Biafra. We have emerged triumphant from all our foes. Through the crucible unscathed, we passed victorious. Our trumpets pealing the glorious song. Play it, sing it, all hail Biafra. Oh, hail Biafra. We shall always remember all that perished in the struggle for our freedom. All hail our heroes. Our prayer shall be known both day and night. Say them always, all hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. Now our star shines everywhere. We crave humility. God guide and protect us all. All hail your wisdom, shielding us from fury, unleashed by our enlightenment. Biafra, Biafra, shining forever.
In the heart of Biafra's land, where courage blooms, Mazi Nnamdi stands, defying darkened tombs. A beacon of hope, a voice soon yielding. He fights for justice, freedom, heart's true healing. Mazi counsel, your spirit ablaze, guiding your people through the tumultuous mazes. From prison walls you sing defiance and truth, a symphony of liberation, unwavering in you. Freedom, freedom, let it echo across the hills, where rivers flow and dreams ascend, where hope fulfills. Biafra's anthem rises, carried by winds so strong, a melody of resilience, a battle cry, a lifelong song. Chains may bind, but not the soul. Mazi Nnamdi, your purpose takes its toll. The world may turn away, blind to your plight, yet your flame burns brighter, igniting the fight. Behind prison bars you weave tales of courage, a tapestry of resistance woven without rage. Your words pierce the silence like sunbeams through rain, calling for freedom's dawn, breaking every chain. Freedom, freedom, let it echo across the hills, where rivers flow and dreams ascend, where hope fulfills. Biafra's anthem rises, carried by winds so strong, a melody of resilience, a battle cry, a lifelong song. Time expression and tribute Nnamdi's situation is complex, and this song does not capture all aspects. Let us continue to hope for justice and peace. Dun dun.
We want nothing but freedom.
Freedom! Freedom!
We are not terrorists.
We are not terrorists!
We are peaceful freedom fighters.
Freedom for
Peaceful fighters. We fight to free Biafra. From the Zulu
must be free!
Hello, my wonderful people of Biafra, friends of Biafra, and lovers of freedom. This is Mazi Quinsu. As I welcome you to this wonderful edition, please endeavor to welcome others. It's very important. We are live to our various platform on Facebook, Ikechukwu Umari Ezumezu, Mazi Ezumezu Quinsu, and Ikechukwu Umari Ezumezu. These three profile are on Facebook. We also live on X handle. Chukwudi Benjamin is on X handle. We're also live on YouTube. Ikechukwu Izumezu. So as you can see, we are live on multiple platforms. So in any way, in anyone you are getting our message from, please, it's very important you share the program and you like it. It's very important. This program is for our brother Paul Achabe, Eziokwu bụ ndụ, for his response. Because sometimes last week we asked him to point out that some activities of Mazinu and Kanu family that you don't you disagree. No, we asked him to point it out. And yesterday he responded and point out one or two activities of our leader's family that he disagreed. Like Biafra, like I said, that this is not 2021. This is not 2021. Whatever we are saying on media, regardless pertaining IPOB activities and Biafra activities, we must say it with fact and figure. We must say it with proof. This is not 2021 that you can just come on air just because you were asked to go and attack people. And because you have the platform, you will just come on air and start dishing out other people's opinion, fighting somebody's fight because you have a platform. So we are happy that our brother Paul Achabe Izoku Bundo responded and point some of them out. So that is the reason why we are here, and let's respond to him for what he pointed out. Let's respond to him. Apart from that, first of all, it's very important that, in my program, when we say things, we like to bring evidence, proof. So this is why we ask him to point us those things he feel that Onyendu family is doing that is not okay. Now I want you guys to listen. So this is the video he made. What he said. He called on Methuselah platform what he said. Then that's why we asked him, okay, it is time. It is time. You start naming those things out. Let's look into it and see if you are right or not.
On screenshot was a Jerry Guillaume here.
Let's screenshot my own. Cracker, yes. Yes.
Even say for that for the guy no for teaching ever.
Oh, they go come now hanya. I go, brother. I got no good. How you?
Can screenshot was a Jerry Guillaume here.
Let's screenshot my own. You know now.
Biafra network in the use, I think Vodafone network with the audio over Europe. Okay, more better.
Kwe hone ya. Achabe webe black. Mo awonye. Okay, here you go. Wa chere ma pro no here around. Hone ya na. There na hone.
Man, don't want to hear another black.
Mba ga no black. People who here. Hone ya na. So our network.
Network. Here, na my side, they no black. Na your side, more no black.
Oh, here on Facebook. Why can't you say TikTok? TikTok
TikTok. I trust in the TikTok. By the time Haga go tell you a 2-3 question, now I will get that. Because him on TikTok, and a lot of intelligent species in there.
Yes.
And the TikTok and her Facebook, I just get in your number now. Or now you're not got your feeling a coin. Or just go to singing now, in a cocket Biafra. Mazi, sorry, what the
It's true. It's true. I go still climb up. I go climb up to ask him question. I go climb up.
like it, but go do now, lawyer Jim and the legal team, the corrupt according to them. Can the lawyer and get up for Taketa? Naga court to Mazinu, they can get up for Taku, how much years now the lawyer be correct. Because all the whole legal team, China Samura Bagai na Kanaga is a Nigerian agent. Now, Nemeke Joffo has no canon Takano de true Nyaman. Maxwell Opala has family, they are not the same thing. So, can the lawyer care about for Taketa? Who Haman believe you? So, undermine that now this some of the things kind of family and some more and did disagree because on your first
Achabe is easier. Oh, easier.
Oh, see, go.
Hi. What is going on? Can you get Achabe is easier. Oh, easier.
Now this some of the things kind of family and some more and did disagree because on your first
Achabe is easier. Oh, easier.
Undermine that now this some of the things kind of family and some more and did disagree because on your first
Achabe is easier. Oh, easier.
Oh, see, go.
So Biafra. So Biafrans, this place all that now undermine that no where some things our leaders family name, we and I disagree. So those things ka chọrọ efu ka chọrọ itunye ma gụnwa ma mụnwa ma anyanwa is have his own opinion. Then I want to project my opinion. And the same thing going on in the night today. You that are watching me, you still have your right to write your opinion, or maybe when I send out my link, you can come in and air your opinion. Like I said before, in this struggle, I have no permanent enemy, I have no permanent friend. Ọmụ Mazi ezumezu nwa ekwensu nke mmadụ na-achọ igwe enyi ọsọ ofu mbaja na-eme offload Mazi Otimgbodomgbo wee na-eti ndị mmadụ Otimgbodomgbo bute eziokwu Chineke. Now, but before we go into this issue, we will call our sister in Germany, Madam Elizabeth Onola. I hope I have that name correct. You have something to tell us. You know, I'm going that now. This is not 2021. This is 2022. You see all those shenanigans, all those propaganda, blackmail against Onyendu's family, against Mazinu Takano, against Prince Meme. Oge nke ruo, ọwụ na ọgụ maka ya face with the law bịa kọwaa. Now, in this case, it was The SAC national coordinator in Germany do what? Go and lay a report against Kanu in Germany that Kanu is not doing anything in Germany. That is, he sit on IPOB money. He embezzle IPOB money. I once told you this in one of my programs. The same Awada, Adamano told us that. But today, the criminal investigation department in Germany have carried out their investigation on the petition from the SAC national coordinator in Germany called Chinedu. And guess what? They found nothing. Now the judgment is out. They have also given you the judgment, what they find out. They also give Kantakano his own, what they find out. So we are expecting those people, we are expecting them to come out and tell the world and tell their Chakal media worms what the criminal department, police department in Germany find out about the petition they wrote against Mazi Kantakano in Germany. I will bring our sister in. But before then, I think it's very important that we listen to this, one of these allegations then. Let's listen.
And the Nanyanya.
I want you guys to, I hope you guys know
And
who
I
is
would
this.
like you to send this warning to both of them.
I hope you guys know who is this. I want you guys to
Great
listen.
and wonderful people of Biafra, I will not waste your time, like I said. But I want to warn Kananta and Nanyanya. Currently, after the fraudulent act of Nanyanya, after the fraudulent move of Nanyanya, after what I called,
I hope you guys are hearing it loud and clear. Can someone just let me see on comment section? If you guys are not hearing it, maybe I have to download it on my laptop. Please, I need a confirmation. If you guys are hearing loud and clear, please let me know. It's very important.
stealing and belling the evidence of Nanyanya. As you all know, Nanyanya closed the account that belongs to indigenous people of Biafra because of a lot of fraud. Nanyanya and the counsel, Ezebilo, aka Kananta, have committed. In fact, to be honest with you, I have every evidence.
Okay, Mazi, please. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Okay.
If people misbehave further, I will enrich all the documents and Biafrans will see what's going on. Believe you me, Nanyana currently are beginning to come down. Nanyana are beginning to, do what she's supposed to do before and refused because she believed that IPOB leadership can't do her anything. There's a whole lot of evidence. There's a whole lot of questions that is going on. But Nanyana currently is scared because see Nanyana, see Joe, and I am here to warn both of them. But warning them does not mean that they are not going to fix the law. I'm just warning them against the new memo. If they play any joke, okay, let me speak it in Igbo language so it will not look like I'm giving outsiders information. Achọrọ m ịgwa Kanụnta and nne nne anya na enwe any further misbehavior from both of them. I'm going to enrich all the documents, all the evidences I have against both of them because we know and they knew that we know. There's a lot of fraud, like I said. Nanyanya committee, a whole lot of embezzlement, and not only her, Nyama Kanonta Bonya Melia, and the evidence not with me. So, if you enjoy Potano Totota, Okangwa, no one memo, the doors were yesterday. If they toy with that any mockery, any move to mock that memo, I will enrich evidences that will make a lot of people. In fact, it may destroy a whole lot of things. Obuna Kanonta make any move, he counter that memo. Mob, any move to aim anomaly or their job to mock the leadership. I will not plead with them not to do that, but I dare them to try it, including in Nanyana. And any further meeting with the expelled member, I will come out and enrich all the documents I have against them. Biafrans, the truth, no matter if Nanyana na Kanonta meko with a guy, and not as if no just open the document is there, it's documented. If you no matter if these people meko, then it will help you to know how devilish Ndibo can be, but not all of us.
Biafra Alpha Power Media International.
So, Biafrans, that was then when he was still acting national coordinator in Germany, called his Chinedu. When he was still in the struggle, when he never announced that he's out, this is the allegation, the blackmail. Then, one thing I would beg our leaders' family, also whoever again, the lawyers, the special one, the wise counsel lawyer Jimako, I want everybody to put satellite on this guy. See, put a satellite on him. Any pim ome pronounce all afun or everything. Please, you guys should sue him. You guys should sue him. Obodo all of South Africa, Obodo all you guys should sue him. Go feed away the heat. You're the same way the White Council brother sue that guy that formulated stories that Chinas and Wanketa is projecting, that blackmail. I want people to, set their satellite on this guy. Oh yeah, this so happy. Oh yeah, this so nice. Now this guy face the law. Obodo on the face all those things so cool. And that's all already so careful now. Now watch is the same program now. When they mention the man can on that was here anyhow. On that call, Let's say pronounce the name. So this was then the blackmail and everything. No evidence. Who give him that evidence? The same cabals in DOS. The sack lawyer, the sack lawyer Ifeanyi Ejiofor, Collins Chinedu, the sack national coordinator. But today, all those their evidence, they have wrote petition against Kanu and invited criminal police in the issue. And the result is out. We're expecting them to come out and tell Biafrans the judgment. And it's now the boys in the Mazi court. If we will take the action up, or we just let it go. It's in his court. But let's call our sister. Let's call our sister. It's very important. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah. Hello, madam.
Yes, Mazi.
Odoma Kekime.
Odema.
Please, in up on air now. Was I'm on program in on air now, please. You know, please,
Okay.
please,
Yeah.
I will want you to, introduce yourself. You will be ebi no now, ebi reside, ebi be now, and tell us what the petition they wrote against Kanu, what the criminal police, what they find out. Please tell us. Our ears are open to hear from you because you're not there. Ndewo. Oh yeah, yes, yeah. So and call upon HRS. So my pidgin in call upon. Okay, yeah.
Because ụmụ Biafra m na-ekene ụmụ Igbo m na-ekene.
Ndewo.
Yeah. Ihe m chọọ ịgwa ụmụ Igbo ịma na nke mbụ i mere mbịa kwu about Collins no ọkpọkpọ kalụ nta.
Yeah, madam, you will be quick. Agula ya afago, and ABC but because important.
Okay, well, aha wu Eliza born ọnụ aha. Born ọnụ aha. Ihe m ji ekwu ihe ahụ, ihe m ji akpọ born ọnụ aha maka aha ndị bekee ka m na-aza. Achọọ m ịkpọ aha bekee. Ya, m na-akpọ aha nna m because ihe anyị na-eme bụ ihe ndị Igbo.
Yeah.
Ihe ala ka anyị na-eme.
Yeah.
Ana m bi na Germany.
Okay. And are you an IPOB? Are you an IPOB member?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Go on.
Yeah. So, ihe m ji pụta ka m gwa ụmụ Igbo ụmụ Biafra ka Collins gakwa na redio Biafra gaa gwa ha ihe criminal polisi ọ sị na alọnta na-arụ ọrụ ọ na-arụ ọrụ ego IPOB ka ọ na-eri. So criminal police ka o jiri ọnụ ya bịa gwa ndị ya gakwa na redio Biafra ahụ otu ahụ o si aga ebe ahụ akpọ kalụnta ọnụ ya ga ebe ahụ gwa ha ihe eme nọ.
Okay.
Ihe ahụ ka m chọọ ka Collins were ọnụ ya kwuo ihe ebe ahụ ripọtụ kalụnta na onwe ego IPOB ọ na-eri ya gakwa na redio Biafra ahụ nwanne nwoke nwe ebe ahụ ha nọ akpọ famili Nnamdi Kanu oge ebe ahụ bụ ụmụ Biafra ihe criminal police gwa ya ihe dị resọt pụta. Maka redio Biafra ahụ ha nọ ịma na ndị ama ihe ajọs na ọhapụ ha bikos ọ bụrụ abandụ ha ka ha ekwula okwu ebe ahụ agaghị amata ihe niile ha na-ekwu ha niile. Eziokwu ka m gwa gị ihe m na-alụ ọgụ m na-alụ bụ nne Nnamdi Kanu ya na nna ya bikos ahụ m otu nwa ya ga-esi taa ahụhụ mepụ redio Biafra ha ebe ahụ ka ha na-akọ ya ọnụ akọ nne Nnamdi Kanu ọnụ ya na nna ya, especially this Collins ya mana nne nna ya anya mee o ji bụrụ ihe ọ bụ ya anyị bịa na kọt ma ihe okwu na kọt nne nna ya enye nwe right ikwu okwu uhie otu today Collins ga-aga mkpọrọ ya pụta bịa bụ ụmụ Igbo ihe criminal police gwara ya ihe dị resọt pụta Nya kam choko Collins e bia kwuo.
Yeah. Okay.
Ya pụta.
Ịma na ọ bụrụ onye bụ ụzọ wee kpọọ polisi na-ekpegbu. Yeah. Yeah.
Ya makwara na Dutch line nọ ọma onye ọbụla nọ na Germany ma ihe bụ Bilaidigo o boro kalụnta ebubo ya dịkwa ready.
Behind the goal. Yeah. Yeah.
Bilaidigo.
Yeah.
Bilaidigo. Ya marụ the meaning ihe o boro kalụnta ebubo bụ ihe kalụnta bụ ịmana ha che na ọ before ha na-ezuzu ya Collins ahụ oge uche mefọ bịa Germany ọ Collins ahụ mekwa uche mefọ enwe ike imiti ndị mmadụ ya kpuchie ya ịma ihe na-ewute m nọ na ndị a bụ ndị isi ndị leadership a ma Chike Dozie all of them ha nọ na redio Biafra Nnamdi Kanu tara ahụhụ ya na nwunye nta nọrọ ebe ahụ na-akpọ nne ya ọnụ onwe onye nwe ike challenge da uche mefa ga-eme ya akọwa nne Nnamdi Kanu ọnụ ya na nna ya na redio Biafra anọ because of nne Nnamdi Kanu akwa ịhụ Collins a onwe ihe m enwe ike ime and Collins ekwela ka m chilari ya nara bụrụ ego ya pụta bịa gwa ha ihe criminal police kwuru about Kanu ntọsi na ọ na-arụ ọrụ ego IPOB ka ọ na-eri.
Yeah. You know, before Mpogo, on a video I'm play now from Chibuzie Egwato some years back. The blackmail against Madam Nyanya and Mazkan Takano that now on the illegal IPOB. Now on the America, you know. So now, Collins, I hope you got the message. I'm already with your fake account. Yeah. It is time to come and go to that same radio to tell them the result of the criminal police, or rather the judgment of the criminal police. You know? And guess what? You're watching naked. In Deutschland, a country law na arụ ọrụ the information of character ime iwe ọ bụ you know, and if we were Madam Elizabeth Ukwu you na-akpụ ya na Deutschland ọ bụ na Mazi Kantaka suru uru nwanne man ihe akwụcha damage ikwete na ọ na-eme. This is not 2021. It's not 2021. Mba. The same way unu ga-agbagharị na Madam Nene kuchi account. What happened? Ọkwa eziokwu na-apụta now. You guys should be ashamed of yourself. All Mazi Ezumezu na-ekwu nwa ekwensu. Anyị na-ekwu with proof. We are not chasing crowd. Anyị na-ekwu eziokwu Chineke.
Italy, yeah, see now office on Ike for many years. Ojiki, but on Italy now for hash. Nkana talk Keka say why a week you win in the Yanya. In her Matone, they won in the Yanya, yeah. Even as much as Hana, before. I will call in Sam. Our coordinator, we should know the sack letter and I sack again IPOB. Dịka IPOB bụ company nna ya ọ na-edere mmadụ sack letter. Nchọ ka Collins ga redio Biafra Nnamdi Kanu ya gakwa ebe ahụ ga-agwa ha ihe criminal police ebe ahụ ọkpọ Nnamdi Kanu nta ga nọ na-arụ ọrụ ego IPOB ka ọ na-eri ya ga-agwa ha the result. Nchọ ka o were ọnụ ya jee gwa ha.
Okay. Ndewo madam, ndewo.
Collins asị na iji a na-anụ ihe ọ na-esi izi ala n'olu. Another one na-abịara ya. Everyone. Waya ọmụwa kwuru ya.
Ndewo madam, ndewo. Thank you so much.
Biko ọnụ ya. Oge na redio Biafra ya na Jonathan idiot ahụ. Ihe a na-eme ha. Redio Biafra na Nnamdi Kanu nọ na London ya na nwanne nta na-eji n'ime moto ebe ahụ ka ha na-akọ nne ya ọnụ na-akọ nna ya ọnụ ya ga-agwa ya pụta ga-akwue na redio Biafra ọkwa na ozi Biafra child na ya ga-akwụ Biafra child egbe ya ka ha ọgwabe Biafra child ọkwa na zuru m ike ọkwa na agba anyị ọkwa na Chike Dozie ha pụta gwa ihe criminal police gwara ha about kalọnta a sị na ego Biafra ka ọ na-eri Mazi Yoruba ha pụta gaba na redio Biafra ma Jonathan ma Metusela ma Achabe ha ga na redio Biafra otu ahụ ha na-agado onwe ha aga ka Collins gakwa ebe ahụ ga-agwa ha ihe criminal police ikwu na Germany.
Okay, madam. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the message. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Ndewo. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Bye. Yeah. So Biafrans, una now. This message is all the way from Germany. All the way from Germany. Got this message. So Anagba Collins, Biafra want to know the outcome of the petition against Mazi Kanu. Biafrans want to know. Biafra want to know. Biafra child Okpo, can you ask Collins what was the decision of criminal police? The petition against Kanu that none embezzle IPOB money. Biafrans want to know. Isaiah Okpo, no island. We want to hear from you about the result, about the judgment, about what the criminal police find out on Mazi Kanu. The same thing goes to us in Agbanyi. Biafrans are waiting. Chinas and one kita. Biafrans are waiting to know. Because if you guys don't come out, the next program Chinas and one kita will do, we will ask him this question on air. What was the result or the judgment rather from criminal police? Biafrans, let me tell you, do you know the last time they went to court? The same Collins Chinedu that take Kanu to court and say that he's not a brother to our leader Mazinu Nnamdi Kanu. Then the lawyer now asked Kanu, are you a brother to Mazinu Nnamdi Kanu? Kanu responded yes, and present all the facts and everything. In the present, the judge was shaking head, nodding head. He made the lawyer this soji. How would these people disgracing themselves? Mazi Kanu say, yes, he's my brother, he's my senior brother. I present all the facts. I told you guys, this is not 2021. This is 2022, 2025, I mean to say. Oh yeah, we know the message from Madam Elizabeth. Now let's go to the main topic you're not here today. Mazi Paul Achabe, I know you're here already, one name Madi. But before we move to the main responded about the video, let's also listen to Metusela 1000 Teeth, what he said on that program. And he said he disagreed with you. I was waiting for you to tell Metusela no. But we'll also play your response. Okay, let's go.
disunity in IP. And the people behind of all this social media crisis. Okay, cool. The Jim Papini. Can the people behind the disunity in IPOB? The same people. And the chicken is working with these people. Then you seem there exonerate chicken. Welcome to the program.
You know, my brother Paul Achabe, you see people deep behind the problem in IPOB, in media and everything. It's not Kekoda. And that one is not the same people. That was Kekoda. Oh, yesterday called about IPOB. Yesterday. And we program I made. The program I made about almost 3 years ago. Me and George Ume, we told Biafra who is responsible for the whole problem and this movement today. The architect of the architect of this problem. Well, from Made to Austin Agbany, Chinasa Wankita, and Chika Paul Edoziem. Austin Agbany, number first one. Second, Chinasa Wankita. Third, Chika Paul Edoziem. Get killed that just yesterday. Because then when these people across this problem, we are fighting them. You are seeing in the side of these people then. You are still fighting their battle. But I had you today. Let's continue one. Let's listen to Methuselah when he called in your program what he said. Okay.
Okay. Awesome. Let me put my voice.
They say Gawani young with the Pambashonu Gabo couldn't disagree.
A program like this, I know then the camera sometimes I'm about to say that they're monitoring.
One man Paul Achabe Julia, before Ogawa Nilu. Now, where anytime maybe they will call to disagree what you just said. And before you, he disagreed what you said. And in your the answer. He said, no. Not the wrong for what he said. We will play your response. But let's continue.
So, I'll just come.
I hope you guys are hearing this loud and clear, please.
That we cannot continue to do all of this. What we are doing now is what we're supposed to do. Incompetency is a very big disease in an organization.
Exactly.
Sometimes it's not all about investment of money. It's not about sabotage by whispering to those who are fighting against. Incompetence, not knowing your job, can be a kind of method of betrayal. It can be a sabotage to the movement. These people just use some of the movement that in a normal day they can't speak where people are speaking in the name of organization. People like this one you are calling Jim Papini in Italy. People whose job is to secure those that are doing nightclub, who have no anything whatsoever about organization. Let me tell you why. You see this memo you are reading. Let us tell ourselves this, brother. That memo is not completely correct. Something is wrong with the memo. I don't know whether you agree with me.
In what area?
In allocating power to one person. And it is a sign of.
Now, Biafrans, I want to take it back. Remember, our brother Paul Achabe said that he said to Methuselah 1,000 teeth, will there be any time that you guys will come and disagree what he said? And before him, Methuselah is disagree what he just said. And we will listen to his response. Now I want to take it back want to take it back a bit again.
are speaking in the name of organization. People like this one you are calling him Papini in Italy. People whose job is to secure those that are doing nightclub, who have no anything whatsoever about organization. Let me tell you why. You see this memo you are reading. Let us tell ourselves the truth, brother. That memo is not completely correct. Something is wrong with the memo. I don't know whether you agree with me.
Now that memo is not 100% complete. There's something wrong with that memo. Okay, the memo on Ago. The memo from Ima Powerful who have the power to employ lawyers. Now, I want you guys to listen. Listen.
In what area?
I'll say in what area?
In allocating power to one person.
Or say allocating power to one person. Allocating power to one person. Not no question. And Paul Achabe was once a coordinator in IPOB. Paul Achabe, I'm not saying that he know it all in IPOB, but this question supposed to know more, better to answer to this question. As an IPOB member, when this kind of questions come in your way, supposed to know the response to it. But Paul Achabe also now we will play the response to the response or give. Going to put the response before we eventually where, regardless of this. But let's continue.
And it is a sign of your worshiping. You can't develop that. I know going by what is in the memo is correct in your analysis. But I'm talking about it generally. You can see that this thing is something of praises. You don't consider what will be the effect of what we are saying today. And they want us to do what is not in the memo. Because what is in the memo is that it's only Mazinu that have the power to remove and to restate. Am I correct?
Yes.
Exactly. So these things are what they are now trying to face. Let me tell you, I am part of them. I'm insider, and that's why it means that I'm not reciprocating in the way I have been talking before. Like if whatever has done the county states goes, it has been a problem. They are hearing from me. They said they are disappointed in me. I was thinking that these people understand the need of questioning the leadership. But I never know that they have nothing like that in their agenda. It's all about worship, praises, and singing. So now, people like us begin to ask them questions. They see it as an attack. And they will tell you how, if you ask them now, what have they achieved? They will tell you they defeated the believer. It's an achievement. Then you should ask them, are you the one that did it? Is it not a collective effort? Others. So check around. See the people that fought this, including you, including Achabe, including President, including me, and others. Who can question them in their irregularities? They will make others to see us as enemies, to see us as the people that doesn't want the progress of this movement. But they don't know they are shooting themselves in the leg. Like I told you, our brother, even as I'm speaking, I'm managing my hearing protocol because it is very, very noisy in my ear.
But you can disconnect here from speaker.
Okay, now, Biafrans, let's go and listen to the response to this disagreement from Methuselah to Paul Achabe. Let's listen to what Paul Achabe said.
I don't care. I may just choose some selected people. I would do it back in a very, very decisive manner. I don't care. It may not be affected, it may not involve you. But provided I have seen that there are these people that are singing praises, it will affect you. This is the mindset they have. Look at how they are threatening you that you're going to. This is tell you that these idiots don't know that these people cannot do anything. If they have that mindset, what are they going to do for? We have a lot of people that are insulting this struggle from the onset. The one they call you, it has been there, masquerade. He's not hiding his face. He talked to you about the movement from the onset. You the one you are going to muzzle their power is because you see somebody that inside your struggle because you know him from in and out. So this is to tell the kind of mindset these cockroaches have. What is left now? Anybody is shouting, they are zombie. They are categorized as zombie. And that's why I don't want to pay more attention on them. I make jokes of them anytime I come out. In fact, I liaise with the people they call autopilot now. In fact, they make more sense where we are. We have meeting. I think you can notice it. There are a lot of them, even in our platforms that I created, private platform. We speak with them. I understand their grievances. So we're not going to use that word. You could say an autopilot is always an autopilot.
Once an autopilot is always an autopilot.
They don't know how to use because I said that this is an autopilot before. Okay, get it back and you go now. No, if they want to say, okay, they are bought me over. Who bought me over? Because I'm telling you the truth. Because I tell you that that man is incompetent. He's a very corrupt, two-side leader. An ice water. In a lab man like this, free to go out. They're very two-side person. Very, very calm.
I'm not lying. Turn on a yellow light.
They cannot see anything. They cannot go to the platform. Since they dwell everything on media, they are making sense. So let me just leave it. I just want to put the voice to you.
Okay, Mazi, the area you could disagree that area had the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu social were right. If you appoint here and the win. Mazi any person actually opinion there, Buna. Ababuna Chike doesn't man destined the wrong and don't know what they're obviously confront to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu outside, only the reasons. Koyali look like a coup and then Nana Mazi Nnamdi Kanu eye or not out. Or that this is a movement. Manakita Mazinu or Ghana made the team is totally wrong because he supported it when Mazi was outside. And because of non Fabian Bahu or now will it Kita Noah or Fegolosia Nocho or Sosia Coachin, which I cannot accept that.
I agree with you. Look at what I said. Maybe because of the money. Look at what I said. I said, on a normal circumstance, very plain. I have led the organization. I know how we draft our constitution. We don't put power or resource on one person. We have a committee that will decide who will go out or who will not go out. I understand how the function, but based on what is on the constitution, based on what is the code of conduct, they must obey it. But I'm just talking generally. This is to tell you that the people that don't think it's a will worship brother. Someone that is objective cannot write something like that. One power or one person. So I can't really correct. I know. We are going to stick on that reading there until when it comes out. Then when they want to make a review, they can review it.
Exactly.
Now, Biafrans, you can see when he give his own opinion and 1,000 methods counter it, and what happened? Achabe concur. See, yes. Achabe agree with Methuselah idea that one person cannot be given order in IPOB, that will get power in IPOB. Let me repeat it here again. I want you guys to appreciate it.
Based on what is the code of conduct, they must
exactly.
This is to tell you that the people that don't think is will worship it. Someone that is objective cannot write something like that.
What I wrote the IPO code of conduct. They are hero worshiping. Now, someone that is objective cannot Achabe do what? I say yes. But this is somebody who wants a coordinator in this movement. And he didn't know the answer for this question from Methuselah. He didn't know the answer that he will give to Methuselah on this stupid question. We're going to talk about it. I equal about it. But before then, I would like to you guys some past artists said, and that is what is chasing him. And he knows like us, we have the record. And that is why he's trying to justify all our mistake of yesterday. Why did he against the leadership, Chinas and Wankita and Chikapole Doze? Why is he against them? Because they decided not to listen to him, rather they listen to Chibuzie Egwuatu. This is what caused us with them. Now, you know the answer. The bone contention of this problem with Chinas and Wankita, Osinabang, and so-called leadership versus Methuselah is because of Chibuzie Egwuatu. Because these cabals in DOS, they prefer Chibuzie Egwuatu to work with. They never give him any punishment or anything. They're always inside of Chibuzie Egwuatu. And this caused problem among them. This is the problem you see among them. Today, this see Methuselah attacking the leadership. Also with Paul Achebe. Also with Asdelai TV. Also with Nwada Achalugo. Remember, I told them about 3 years ago or 2 years, 2 years plus, that they can never be at peace until Onyendu is out. Okwekwu na mmụọ. Okwekwu chere nwụọ iyi. Now, I want you guys to listen to Methuselah, his past activities when he was working with the leadership, these cabals in DOS. When he was attacking our leader Mazinu, and today, the same Methuselah is telling you guys what Mazinu said goes. I told you guys Methuselah is unstable human being on earth. Take it from me. Methuselah 1000 is unstable human being on earth. Also, you could ever na agba ọsọ. Also, go kwolo gbawa ọsọ. You cannot trust him. You can't trust him. Nta ka onye asa pụtọ. Onwere nke ọgụrụ agụzuru ezu. Onwere nke ọgụrụ agụzuru ezu. Unstable human being. Remember, he told you guys now that he's working with autopilot. That they are coming together and everything. I see nothing bad in it. But let me remind him, Methuselah. Those days, when you say that he will work with DSS to fish autopilots out and buy all of them and woo all of them, or who that need more power then to ibu all of them? Today, will you work with them today? Ana m ajụgo. All we need with that power, need with that capacity, ibu all the autopilot then. Oguna attack Madam Nenyanya, the White Council Ejimako, no okwu that na Simon Leper follower is Mazinu follower. He just made program of countless time. Issue an attack on the White Council. Then he jolly will that you guys will work with the Nigerian government to fish out autopilot. Or when were the power then? Where did those people? Not with Simon Leper then, where did all of them were making it? Well, put the co. Well, whoever Kebusi. Today that you say you are working with them, will you work with them? Will you work with them? Oh yeah, people get this inside log on my Onyendu. Onyendu cable. Now, Biafrans, I want you guys to listen to his past antecedent. What is chasing after him? You want to also? I want you guys to listen to him.
and are hero worshippers. Some of them are because of Mazinu, so many of them hero worshippers. I saw that news. I saw it as child how this struggle kuna tabolo now. Mazinu the Kano puta. Either ya no ni anyi disown the family or ya somebody take the position. Copy him, na me dey talk am, but I know that he won't try it. You see what will happen. I repeat. And are hero worshippers. Some of them are because of Mazinu, so many of them hero worshippers. I saw that news. I saw it as child how this struggle kuna tabolo now. Mazinu the Kano puta. Either ya no ni anyi disown the family or ya somebody take the position. Copy him, na me
that if Onyendu come out, he will either he disown his family or we give chance somebody will take his place. This is 1,000 teeth. This is comments. How about this guy in Aka? This is what is chasing him, and this is what he's trying to defend all the time. Oma. Namaze's mezu mwe kwensu. Now, on our own, either Namazi will disown his family, or we give chance as our supreme leader or poor, somebody else will take over. That Chika Paul Dozemu that is attacking today. Okay. Can you here? Can what also?
Polytechnic. All these polytechnic now were typewriter from outside the gate. Here close to the first one. Second one, the door should never dabble into the finance of the family.
This is about memo 2022 on 15 December. Onyendu instructed barrister Nnamdi to write and to give to Chika Paul Dozemu. All the instructions there that these people refused to obey. Up to they refused to obey every single instruction on this memo. You had it when China someone was defending it on Radio Biafra that somebody from Canada called and pointed it out. Now this lesson from Methuselah then to Mazinu. I want you guys to listen to him.
The finance of the family. Brother, I want to buy double into the finance of the family. Family go or Takano family. What do they have money? We will double into their family. No, we don't do such a thing. I think I will have to read it together before they say it's a concocted story. Got it there. Let me on the light very well. This is supposed to be on very, very well. Look at it here. DOS should never dabble into the finance of the family. That is the family of Takano. Well, do we know the family? The answer is no. Unless my family can help you. Second, the third one, the first one, counsel. Only care about we say, thunder fire anybody that will talk to DOS. We can cancel the one. Now let us do the second one. All sacked national coordinators appointed by Mazinu himself must be reinstated and with immediate effect. Okay, Sheva have reinstated now. No be here with it. I ain't June na scrotum. All sacked national coordinators appointed by Mazinu himself must be reinstated with immediate effect. You know we are zombie. Or never any order. All this will be reinstated. The man the man that is struggling for his life. When time bear concord what distance.
Now look here. This is from Methuselah 1,000 teeth. That no Onyendu na akpamo. This also not the man allowed the law. This is the picture, the sacked law. If I actually paint to Biafrans, now Onyendu is sick. He cannot carry out the activities of IPB anymore. if not coming of the white council barrister Ejimako, that brought the media to our leader Mazi Nankanu. A lot of them were making a Mazi Nankanu go up. Now, this was the memo Onyendu instructed by the standing Nnamdi to load. Look at how he do what? UPC say yes, Onyendu should come out and do it by himself. Now was zombie. Na-eji onye dị n'akpa amụ. Oyiwo ji ọnụ ya kwu na-agwa unu. All the national coordinator onye industry bring them back. Today they are attacking KK. Chikapolo doesn't mele Italian national coordinator. But they were defending the man before against the national coordinator onye mele appoint Mazi Ogolo, including Paul Achabe. Until mmiri akarịa ọnụ. Until agwọ tara that national coordinator Onyendu TN Italy, Mazi Ogolo, Joe Wadodo, they are now against the one Chikapolo doesn't appoint, including Paul Achabe too. Today they are abusing that one Chikapolo doesn't appoint, KK Oda. Now we are Bini. But Onyendu Gwawasia, they should bring na post. They should bring it back because Chikapolo doesn't have power to expel or to remove somebody, our leaders, that thing in position. He have no that power. He won't that power at all. According to code of conduct, according to our chain of command, they won't that power. But they were busy defending Chikapolo does them then. But today, it's a different ball game. Now, can I talk also? Before I go to Paul Achabe, we are coming. Can I talk also? So I want you guys to know the reason why this guy, because you know what he did. Oh my yoku yesterday.
Have the power to remove person. Yeah. If it is like that, I will not join the struggle. Did you hear what I said? You didn't hear me very well. I repeat. If the only person that have power in this movement to remove somebody who is going against the struggle of this movement, if it's only one person, Mazinu, I think I will join this struggle at the case. Did I look like a foolish person? So when the Directorate of State has seen something that is not moving well, that is for the downfall of this struggle, they keep quiet and wait until when they come out at the case. I know they follow such thing, no? Yeah, me zombie, I know be zombie. Provided they are called leaders, they have to act. They have to start acting. May they know they wait for Onyishokuele ta. How I go mark. Ndu na how we this is. Check all of us, many of us that are speaking.
Only this one now. That no Onyendu be the only person that can remove people or put people, he will not join the struggle. Now you know why. What are you still doing? Why are you still saying Mazi Nankanu is your leader? Why are you still saying that you are IPOB under Mazi Nankanu leadership? Why are you saying now that whatever he said goes? Okay, for illegal. You must come out and tender apology because I did your activities of yesterday. Don't try to come to sugarcoat it. And this was the same question all the Paul Achabe not disagree because all my Mazi is I'm here. He knows that I Chianaka. That's why on our bottom also now. He said, come up, let's talk. On our boss, so he's afraid. Because that's Chianaka. Now let's bring another one again. I just want to play you 4. Let me go to Paul Achabe. Because this program, is program.
Now we they get the feelings of the people. And that is what I'm passing to you, many of you now. Because I know some of you will come across this program. Any other suspension or sacking without the name of Kanu Takanu, that's what this guy is doing. He's doing it purposely. what will you do? After all, my brother be the leader. He thought that Nnamdi Kanu is above this struggle. He thought that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is above IPOB struggle. Even Director of State can even conspire and sack him. You don't know? No. You don't know what is direct. This is like a Senate house. You don't know. You can, all of Director of State have the power to remove Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But because they are loyal.
Now there, this is past activities that is hurting him. Now this is his past activities. That is hurting him. And that is why Ojabala no Kilikili. There's Oma against our leader. And he knows that someone is somewhere with all the evidence. And that's why he came to Paul Achabe's program and said to him that memo from Ima Powerful, that he disagreed with it. That how would they allocate power to one person? That no one will come. And at the end of the day, Paul Achabe said yes. Paul Achabe accepted and see that, but he have to be there until Onyendu come out. Is that the right answer to the question? As an IPOB member, Paul Achabe, as a former as a former unit coordinator, is that the answer to Methuselah? Now I want you to listen to the answer you're supposed to give to him. Diamond Mazi na-ekwu ekwensu nwoke otimbodo mgbo ofu onye na-asụ na abịago ofu mbaje na-eme offload agwa na nwoke dị bem. First of all, Onyendu gwara anyị, in IPOB we are not practicing a democracy in IPOB, that we are into quasi military system in IPOB. That's why they make chain of command. After chain of command, and we IPOB code of conduct. IPOB movement ablo a social club organization. I know into struggle that takes life as human being. How many people will go in this struggle? Let's start from 1966 to 1970. Let's just, or 1967 to 1970. Or let's also go to when IPOB started, or when Masop started. This is struggle kind of here. We don't practice democracy in this movement. All we do is to obey command and control. Command and control. IPOB ablo a social gathering? No. Ablo a social organization? No. IPOB spearheaded by one man idea. That's why the employer struggle. And that's why anybody can form his own. People will join you. This is what IPOB is. And remember, I'll say that now. You must do what he told you. If you don't do it, you get out from IPOB. That's what our leader said. And somebody had been at your program. Now I'm going to memo to allocate a power to our leader, Mazinu Kanu, not the faulty. How will one person and in already now do the easy? Now see yes, but why I don't know the put then let them change. That makes it that you're not an IPOB member. That makes that the only way more in IPOB. That now you be a unit coordinator. In fact, the only way. Even an IPOB is a military movement. And a kind of a military movement that's spearheaded by one man idea. By one man idea, not two man idea. And that's why Onyendu, supreme leader, whatever he said goes. It's final. His words become law. Ordinary code of conduct. Somebody after now baggo. That's how they allocate power to one person. Can you imagine that? And in what looking at this simple answer that is there for everywhere. Now, let me look for this video. I want you guys to listen to Mazinu Kanu. Let me check it. Just give me a minute. Let's see what our leader said. A minute. I hope I see this video. I hope. I don't want. Oh, I need this video now. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. There's a video I want to play. It's very important. Okay. Yeah. I think we have it. Hold on. Paul Achabe, I want you to listen.
The movement continues. As I have said before, and I keep saying it. I lead IPOB. People do what I ask them to do. If you cannot do what I ask you to do, you get out of IPOB. You do what I ask you to do. If only you get out, you will open a fake account, you will talk rubbish for 5 or 6 weeks, and you will be forgotten. The movement continues.
Paul
As I have said
Achabe,
before, and I keep saying it. I lead IPOB. People do what I ask them to do. If you cannot do what I ask you to do, you get out of IPOB. You do what I ask you to do. If only you get out, you will open a fake account, you will talk rubbish for 5 or 6 weeks, and you will be forgotten. The movement continues. As I have said before, and I keep saying it. I lead IPOB. People do what I ask them to do. If you cannot do what I ask you to do, you get out of IPOB. You do what I ask you to do. If only you get out, you will open a fake account, you will talk rubbish for 5 or 6 weeks, and you will be forgotten.
Onyendu Namagu, he lead IPOB. You do what he asks you to do. That if you cannot do it, you get out. You get out. You can only open fake account. You complain. 2 weeks, he close, he pack and go. Somebody call on in your program. Signal all the against. All disagree on that memo to allocate power to one person. Who allocate power to who? Onyendu owns IPOB. Onyendu established IPOB family movement. This struggle. He established it. The same way was Nike established Masop. The same way Onyendu is in charge of IPOB. Now you know that Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi is the only person who can appoint or dismiss, and whatever he says goes, and his words become law. Now you know. What are you still waiting for? What are you still waiting for in IPOB? Before Chineke akpọrọ ọkụ. Kiwi ka na-eche na IPOB. Kiwi ka na-eche ka na-ajọgọ before Chineke akpọrọ ọkụ. I have a very small space. But in thunder. I'm not a preacher. I'm not a broadcaster. But in thunder. Paul Achabe, you know here. So next time, you know what to say. And even they put Paul Achabe, next time you know what to say. This is the way Zokubondo. Now let's go to the main one. Okay. Where you talk about Ifeanyi Ejiofor. I want you guys to listen. Now this last point again, auntie.
Jurisdiction specific representatives. Onanolia, at this point, can't you echo now times he had the Kano family brothers in them and among I like here, not the long man. But this very place now can't you echo here. So that calling my brother Mafia Mazi Suka Object.
Now I know my back.
From airport again was I should mention here one them as Nnamdi and men like Nagan Lofu. I believe in no year.
I hope you guys can hear it now. Now, Paul Achabe want to present one of the activities of Mazinu and Kano who disagree. Now, on a point, also, I hope that more Mazi is not making man and Egamont and Manu and I know my response now. Oh yeah. I hope you guys are listening to me. I hope you guys can listen to can hear him, can hear the voice loud and clear. Please, you guys should write it and again share the video. It's very important. Now, let's continue.
Counsel and those serving as researchers, advisors, or jurisdiction specific representatives. Onanolia, at this point, can't you echo now times he had the Kano family brothers in them and among I like here, not the long man. But this very place now can't you echo here. So that calling my brother Mafia Mazi Suka Object. Because I from airport again was I should mention here one them as Nnamdi and men like Nagan Lofu. I believe in no year to my area. According
so the memo on the is basis so when I point this in out is from a more powerful. That memo issue out and the Nigerian media carry it and everything that have the power, that Mazinu can have the power to appoint and dismiss. And on this memo, Mapov also talk about Awe Ejimako is an IPOB lawyer. Also, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, IPOB lawyer, that is working for IPOB now for some certain case. No? Now, Paul Achabe, a more powerful iji the memo ekwu. Before now, we have excuse me. Before now, we are against him powerful. Muhammad is against him powerful. Do you know why? Because that was the time he started attacking our leader's family, attacking Madam Nenianya. That was the time Chinas and Wankita, this combined DOS, they are using him powerful. And him powerful want to divide to nonsense work. The great work on our actually divide to starting attacking our leader's family. Until Imapowafu now got a message from one of MK legal team that Onyendu nearly a warning to desist from this shenanigan they are using him to do. And that was why the combined DOS created DOS secretary. They call it Dr. Mom, Dr. Yana, but that one, no? That was why they created DOS secretary. And guess what? Onyendu will more, and Onyendu now promote Imapowafu again to become IPOB worldwide spokesperson. And then, But guess what? Then I was attacking Imapowafu because Imapowafu is not doing the work anymore. Maria. These cabals are using him. But guess what? I respect him. And I must tell you that he's a man. Because nobody is perfect. Maybe the angle these people will deceive you, but God knows the person particularly in this struggle. God knows the voice of a man. eji ebido this slug IPOB. Atụlụ m onye nwe anụ, he now turned back 360 degree and told those guys, no, you guys are trying to deceive me. Now I heard the voice of the man who come in this struggle. Imapo and start doing the right thing. Start obeying whatever Mazinu Kanu said. Any message Onyendu will promote, Onyendu will more. And guess what? We start sharing Imapo press release. Everybody, both our leaders' family, everybody. And these people now turn against Imapo. The same way they turn against Benjamin Madibugo. Because Benjamin Madibugo was with them before. Now he decided to say, no, I made a mistake. Now I had the call of the person who come into the struggle. So, if Imapo did not let's his step back or turn 360 degrees, Paul Achabe, imagine if we in the coup today. Imagine if we are today. This is the fact. Because people like me, when I was organizing the make a problem with George Ume, you guys will know or no. We have called, tell you guys the activities of IPOB, the structure, the code of conduct that Chika Paul doesn't have any power to suspend somebody in IPOB or to expel somebody. I put it then. You guys are against us. But today, when I forget now, you guys are saying this. Nobody can expel you. Nobody can suspend you. Because the only person where that power is our leader, Nnamdi Kanu. I put it then. Well, let me show you the. Let me see. I think I have one of the video for. No, let me see.
Sometimes I sit down and I ask myself,
okay,
what did this man did?
Okay, I think now I'll play this video, but let's finish listening to Paul Achabe.
I don't care.
No, let's listen to him here.
Those serving as researchers, according to Mazi, this memo, Potabia Banyama, Ihanua, Imapo Afurunde, that now all lawyers represent Mazinu Kanu was appointed by Mazinu Kanu, whether they active one, they not active one, they relieve na their job. Are they not Mazinu Kanu lawyer? Now, as a Mazinu Kanu lawyer who have represented Mazinu Kanu in one case or the other, as a brother, you don't have to attack them publicly. Or no, any mistake handed, you should correct them inside. You don't need to attack your brother's lawyer or the leader of indigenous people of Biafra. The lawyers in the public and the more against it, which Kanu have done that not once, not twice, by attacking Barrister Chukwu Ejiofor, Mike and secondly. These people attack, you are doing that on your own. I cannot support such nonsense. I am against it in totality. I'm against it. I blame somebody get the knock at new one on abo. Condemn what Simon by you may know on your men support on ya. I am AP Sokubundo. Cannot do that. Imagine a Kalero. So one reason you define your attack. If I get single-handedly freed Mazinu Kanu in 2015-2016. He is not a son when he do that. And Mazinu Kanu sing praises to him and say that he is not even a son, but he single-handedly brought me out from DSS Downtown. Mazinu Kanu said it in a live broadcast. Then how will you now expect me to watch or support somebody that will be attacking such lawyer, regardless of whatever, who have never one day speak ill against Mazinu Kanu or stand anywhere to speak ill against Mazinu Kanu? Then the church can yale in Kambanketi because I don't support rubbish. The same thing applicable to Mike Ezekome, who single-handedly make sure that now the standard that Peter Dene was achieved by Chief Mike Ezekome, Nnamdi Kanu lawyer. So you have to respect them, if not for anything, for their achievement. So why will you be attacking your leaders or your brother's lawyer in the public, calling them all manner of names? And when they make mistake, people make mistake. For example, Mazinu Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. We were made to know that Kanu they are aware of it. In one thing or the other, reason best known to him, he kept that very news to himself for good eight days. Had it been known to Welumpu, Mazinu Nnamdi Kanu will not be renditioned back to Nigeria. That is a mistake, which we cannot be continue holding him, and because the mistake has already been done. Not only him is aware, there is other people that are aware. Example, maybe now Chief or members of the US are potassium and Mazinu Nnamdi Kanu can be aware of Mazinu Nnamdi Kanu for 8 days. Them themselves committed a blunder. Their own leader, Kahana Malone, kidnapped for good 8 days. Any member of the US importantly could have think because he won your country. Your leader, KG de Kokoko, Bunetia Kokoko, they are aware of it, and they are in the charge of M branch, being an intelligent report. So where are those intelligent reports? Don't you know that it's a slap on your faces and the faces of IPOB? Non-Nigerian government, so some of you you are disgracing yourself as well. It's a slap on IPOB that Mazinu Kanu for complete 8 days. IPOB members are aware of it. From the leadership, that is where their failure as leadership. Number one, then I say you attack Kanu. And the same thing applies to Kanu. That is your mistake also. But the US also, that is their own blunder too. If I cannot go 1 year because all I condemn, I call a spade a spade. A matter that now we must make sure that when that thing I condemn, only I like it nowhere, then you should be able to speak. I pushing over info. Now, can get no number here? There can go this number 3 again. All lawyers who have represented Mazinu Nnamdi Kanu, whether active in current proceeding or debrief from past engagement, have been personally appointed by Mazinu Nnamdi Kanu. As all legal matters involving Mazinu Nnamdi Kanu inevitably implicates IPOB, every counsel representing him is by default an IPOB lawyer. This principle extends equally to the litigation counsel and those serving as a researcher, advisor, or jurisdiction-specific representative. In other words, this thing about you hear that now, any person appointed by Mazinu Nnamdi Kanu, don't worry, my number. Wedding or disagree. We can disagree to agree, but when you disagree, you will present your own point of view, and you get quite anti. Nobody knows it all. But according to Mazinu Nnamdi Kanu, superior argument wins. Now, this memo now any person appointed by Mazinu Nnamdi Kanu by default become an IPOB lawyer. There is no IPOB lawyer because Nonya Honeti represent is the leader, is the supreme leader, not just the leader, the founder of IPOB. You cannot be the case of Mazinu Nnamdi Kanu is not a personal case. It's not his family case. This is an IPOB case. The reason Mazinu went already is because of IPOB and Biafrans. not because of or because of his royal throne. No, it's because of the entire Biafra. That is the case on our pass through. So, automatically, any person that represents him as Nnamdi Kanu become IPOB lawyer because the person is working directly with IPOB leader. Now, the current people recognize as IPOB. Now, current recognized legal team. Pay attention. Current recognized legal team. Number one, Oshigi, lead counsel, Nigeria. That is Nigerian lead counsel. Chief Kanu Achabe, SAN, senior advocate. Enolia. Lead counsel, Kenya. Professor Plo Lumumba. That is the lead counsel representing Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB Kenya. Lead counsel, USA, Bruce Fein, former US Deputy Attorney General. Onyendu, the lead counsel of Mazinu and IPOB USA, United States of America. Bruce Fein, the same Bruce Fein, China Sanworu na castigate you. Couldn't make a panty. Not the last, not the least. Lead counsel, United Kingdom, UK, United Kingdom, the lead counsel of the United Kingdom. Bindman Group in Amia. These lawyers, any person attack any of this lead counsel there is a direct attack on Mazinu and a direct attack on IPOB. Yes. Eli Gabule, a member of DOS, or Eli Gabule, a member of whatever. Any person attacking any of these lead counsels is a direct attack on Mazinu. So don't hide on in attack Kanu family or Kanu Takano, then in no point in no. Now, recognize IPOB lawyers. Underline the word. Recognize IPOB lawyers active and the support rules. Recognize IPOB lawyers active. Number one, Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, Principal Counsel IPOB. Now, if you're to against Kanu Takano, how will you be attacking a lawyer that is still representing IPOB? If somebody can free some members of IPOB, why will you be attacking him? And any disagreement, keep it to yourself until Mazinu can come out.
Sorry, Biafran. Sorry, okay. So let's continue. Oh,
push Mazi Nnamdi Kanu it will also double because if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is guilty, IPOB in general is guilty.
oh,
You hand the people
oh, sorry. Oh, so I don't know where did I stop. Okay, let me take it back a bit before I'll say something. Oh, okay.
Man group in Ania. These lawyers, any person attack any of this lead counsel there is a direct attack on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and a direct attack on IPOB. Yes. Eli Kabule, a member of DOS, or Eli Kabule, a member of whatever. Any person attacking any of these lead counsels is a direct attack on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So don't hide on the attack Kanu family or Kanu Takano. Then now, recognize IPOB lawyers. Underline the word. Recognize IPOB lawyers active and the support rules. Recognize IPOB lawyers active. Number one, Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, Principal Counsel IPOB. Now, if Leben to Eddie against Kanu Takanu, how will you be attacking a lawyer that is still representing IPOB? If somebody can free some members of IPOB, why will you be attacking him? And any disagreement, keep it to yourself until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out. So the same thing, some members of DOS in commit. That is what a Kanu Takano commit. And when they teach at that thing. So every place here can be placed here in terms of this judgment because another man support to him kitty. Number two, Barrister Nnamdi Ejiofor is an IPOB lawyer. Barrister Aloy Ejimako is an IPOB lawyer. Now, the DOS, in the two Mapudake Koda, Nabani ha, and Azayo Badem, this Okoko. If Okinogana, Aloy Ejimako is an IPOB lawyer. Chetena before I looked here,
okay. Now, let me respond to him because what he said is about Ifeanyi Ejiofor, that Kanu Takanu is attacking Ifeanyi Ejiofor and the Zekome. Now, but before then, I want you guys to listen. This was about going to 3 years, almost 3 years ago, what I said about Kanu Takanu. I want you guys to listen.
What did this man did? Can you come to Kanu man? Mazi, to be honest with you, I have sit down, I have think, I have checked whatever Kanu said, and it turned out to be truth. So why are we still fighting this man? And I could remember the first person that attacked Mazi Kanu was China Sowolu. You know, sometimes I sit down and I ask myself, what did this man do? Can we come to Kanu man? Mazi, to be honest with you, I have sit down, I have think, I have checked whatever Kanu said, and it turned out to be truth. So why are we still fighting this man? And I could remember the first person that attacked Mazi Kanu was China Sowolu. No, right. On Radio Biafra. 100%. No, the second person was Osman. 100%. On Radio Biafra. So why? So now he cannot understand that the attack of Kanu is coming from all the way from our leadership. Of course, obviously. No, the attack on Kanu is coming all the way from our leadership. Then I asked people a question, no? Say Kanu is not doing this, it's not doing that, it's not doing this. But this man was there from the beginning. Me and you had the voice of our leader and came out. The Kanj'S was there with his brother. They talk about it. They have a plan, and they come out. And before and before every other person. And today we have IPOB. And today there is a regional coordinator. There is a DOS. There is different departments in IPOB. Then that person that was there, you are calling for expansion for the struggle. Oh my
Mazi, ignorance is something that you cannot excuse. What I'm going to do here is that I need to play a voice, to buttress about Mazi the Ostinaba and the complicity.
So, this program was about 3 years ago. When I was actually programmed with IPOB North London coordinator Mazi George Ume had called IPOB too. That was this video. You can see. Then I said, I have sit down to checkmate the activities of Mazi Takano. This guy name. I sit down now monitor. Then I was not in contact with Takano. But I want to know the truth. I sit down. Then check. Then make my research. And I find nothing that this guy, what is after that is that obey IPOB code of conduct and obey Onyendu Mazinu. His instruction must be obeyed. His command must be respected. This is what this guy is doing. Paul Achabe, I'm an if in a ntigo yoye now. Ki we flow genno. Well no lana. When I ask am marry the activity, am marry ko se mi won na eme to no emeti ya. And I only answer with it. The only answer with it that Kanj'S was defending his brother Mazi Nnamdi. I said that his command must obey. His command must obey. IPF code of conduct must obey. That's what is fighting. And it's as a result of Chika Paul Edozem refused to obey, because then when Uchemefo was there, when Uchemefo was deputy, when he did not fall out, when Onyendu, because this is not the first time Onyendu has a problem. We never had about Kano family. We never had about Kano. We never had about Prince Meme. No. Because Uchemefo was doing the right thing. Any instruction from our leader, the next minute Uchemefo will announce it. We say from the highest command of this leadership, Mazi Nnamdi, this and this. Uchemefo obey Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi and chain of command 100%. That's why I know about Kano. I know about Prince Meme. The reason why we are hearing about Kano today and Prince Meme in our struggle, immediately the reason why we are hearing about them is as a result of these people refuse to obey IPOB code of conduct. They refuse to obey Mazi Nnamdi instruction. That is the reason why. And you will bear with me. If Onyendu is your brother, you cannot allow all his suffer to vanish, to sweep under the carpet. If Onyendu Paul Achabe, I'm telling you, I believe he may more than what Mazi Nnamdi is doing. He may more than that. But now, let's go to the question of Toifanye Ejiofor. Let's go to Toifanye Ejiofor. It's very important. Mazi Ezumezu na-ekwu oti mgbodo mgbu. Onye mgbu nso obi ọkụ ute eziokwu Chineke. When did this attack, or will I say, should I call it an attack, or to expose what Ifeanyi Ejiofor and Ezekome did? When did it started? As a result of they failed to do their work. And he called it a mistake. He called it a mistake. Paul Achabe, he called that a mistake. When you refuse to do your job and you know that this is what you're supposed to do. It's not a mistake, Paul Achabe. It's not a mistake, eh? When a lawyer know the right thing to do, and he refused to do it. It not be a mistake. So as a result of Ifeanyi Ejiofor seeing himself as an IPOB member and refused to do the work of a lawyer, and everything get to their neck, to even to Onyendu neck, say, no, I'm done with this man, when appeal court issue came out, because they refused to enforce the judgment of appeal court. They did not put one single injunction in that appeal court judgment. They allowed the state execution to carry on. So if we are able to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, what will you be doing? Will you be happy with Ifeanyi Ejiofor or Ezekiel Majogo? Paul Achabe Majogo? Because I know he is more than that. And he called it attack. Because these men, Kanu and peace men, they are not happy. Because the Supreme Court have passed the law. And what is the only thing the men that Ezekiel men supposed to file injunction to stop that state execution? They refuse to do that. And you call that a mistake. And you think the brothers will be happy? You think the family will be happy? Paul Achabe Majogo. His family will be happy. Now let's listen to Kanu. I want you guys to listen what you said about that state execution. It's very important.
Precisely from July.
London, to be precise.
Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you very much. I never had any meeting with anybody to talk about this. It was a mere propaganda on their own side. If you can go back to what happened at the early 2001, precisely from July, this is a propaganda they put up in order to position themselves. I had a meeting with DOS, and I never made mention of that. You can ask any DOS member today, they will tell you that I never mentioned that Onyendu was praying in the mountain. Rather, it's only the few individuals who are trying to be relevant then are the ones that used this propaganda, and they sold it to a lot of people who can't even reason, who can't. And why they are saying these things? Because they never understood what happened, and they never read the ruling of the appeal court, which I posted in my wall. And you know, sometimes they are reluctant. They want people to explain everything to them before they can understand. What I have to say is this. One, that barrister, I will say that Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor was a witness to the same case he was defending. This is the reason for the state of execution.
Okay.
That he was a witness to the same case he is defending. And the appeal court found that Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor affidavit is contradictory, laden with hearsay, and did not pass the legitimacy and credibility of law. Quote, that was why they stayed the execution. So, this is for those who do not know what happened, and for those who don't want to read and who don't want to understand, because people are telling them what to believe, people are telling them what to do, and they swallowed it. Who can think it? That is why we are where we are today, because they refused to understand what happened, because they could not read the judgment. But I'm glad Onyendu have sacked them. And that is the end of discussion. Body. You are a lawyer, you have been sacked. And they are still trying to come back through a funny way. How can you come back through a funny way? By liaising with people and said, go and declare this person wanted. Why are you declaring wanted? What did he say? Is there any evidence to show this is what he said before he could be declared wanted? The only thing somebody will do is just to jump up and say, I'm going to file a court case. Which court case are you going to file? Without you knowing, in reality, that this doesn't hold ground. Why is he saying that? You have been sacked. IPOB did not employ you. You were appointed by Onyendu. You are sacked. All of a sudden, you are coming back to write IPOB General Counsel. That is absolute madness. That means you are shameless. Onyendu has sacked you. We've moved on. Yet you are running around looking for people to rope in. I don't know if you are a double agent of the zoo. You are looking for people to now to bring in so that you can come back to finish the job you couldn't finish before you left. That will not happen again. You are entitled to work for anybody as a private lawyer, barrister, is your business. But I will say one thing. Do not bring IPOB into your mess. Like the way you brought IPOB into the base of your kinsman, Chief Emekofo, being driven by money. It's laughable. I'm an IPOB member. I pay my dues to date. I do fundraising and contribute my own money. And people that has never contributed €1 in IPOB is telling somebody who is contributing, participating in everything we are doing, you know, that is looking for financial gains. Where is the gains coming from? I'm in Western world. I'm in Western world. So is there any of them, those of them in Africa, writing nonsense? I can feed them and feed a generation. I can do that. But somebody's there talking nonsense, attacking people for no reason. I know that why he wrote these things is an act of frustration, but you can never bite the finger that fed you. You are sacked by Onyendu. Why don't you say, go, I'm going. I will survive without this thing. So why do you insist talking about people who are working for Onyendu now? For example, the state where we are, the reason why, you know, most of them are talking about, I'm diverting a bit now. Most of them are talking about, you can see them writing, we don't need to stand trial. Onyendu doesn't need to stand trial. This, that. This is what they are saying to please themselves. But what is the next move? So you don't want Onyendu to stand trial. So what do you want Onyendu to do? To remain in jail. That is the strategy.
Yeah, very, very important.
For Umoko, ask them, give me the judgment. Let me read. There are written reasons why Onyendu's stay was denied. Why they denied to release Onyendu. In appeal court, he's there. He went to High Court, he did not win case. He went to appeal court, he did not win case. He went to appeal Supreme Court, he did not win case. He will still want to go back to the appeal and Federal High Court again. Are you mad? Iwonyara, don't you have shame? If you are sacked, you are sacked. It's over because you could not perform. That is why you are removed. Stop accusing people that elevated you to where you are today. And that is my father-in-law. So you accusing him is an insult on this person.
It's a very pathetic, man. It's a pathetic, you know, that article, like
something I want to say here. Where we are today is if your father brought us there today.
Yeah.
Everything that is happening today, the way it's going, whether it's going well or going bad, hold him responsible. Because he was the architect of this. Starting from the time Onyendu was rendition to Nigeria. He never visited Onyendu until sometime in September. But he was writing dishing orders and made a lot of people to believe him. And using his dodgy ways to think that he could destroy IPOB. He never knew that IPOB is way too advanced for him. Everything that happened today is him. There is nothing that went wrong in IPOB he was not part of. That is why you know them. Go and check his history from the day he was issuing orders. Ask him, did he ever see Onyendu before he put up his memos? It was Habila in his chambers that was visiting Onyendu with special counsel. He was scared. He was scared to visit Onyendu because he was scared of the DSS. Until Ejimako encouraged him to go and see Onyendu, nothing will happen. That was how he started going to DSS. Thinking.
Do you know why Igbos are hated all over Nigeria? Yes, in case if you don't know, calm down, watch this video to the end. Follow this page, share this video for others to see, and make sure you are.
Now, Paul Achabe. Nwanne. I hope you have listened. I'm coming. I'm Mabia. I'm Mazi ezumezu nwoke oti mgbodo mgbo. Onye mgbu nzi obi ọkụ ụtụ ezokwu Chineke. Anwụna nkwụ na nkwụ na-abịa. Chere. Now, before I play this, with this evidence, Paul, I told you, Mazi ezumezu nwe ekwensu. Ịbịakwute m nnaghị n'iwute ezokwu Chineke. Ntiego oti mgbodo mgbo. I know you are here. No? But I don't have much time. But if you want to write, you want to come up, indicate you are here, I will bring you up. But remember, I will not call it a debate because we spoke on phone almost 2 hours yesterday as a brother. We argue, we move on. We argue, we move on. Remember, but anyway, sometimes you put on media openly, and you might be hard talk. For you to pour your heart out, and I will pour my heart out. On that program, I will make a flyer. But remember, even also, I told you. You see, Igbo eziokwu bụ ndụ. Nsi na mmụọ Mazi ezumezu nwe ekwensu. Oti mgbodo mgbo nwoke eziokwu. Now, I'm going to Paul Achabe. If you are Mazi Nnamdi Kanu brother, will you be happy with Ifeanyi Ejiofor for his activities? Because I told you that Ifeanyi Ejiofor start seeing himself as an IPOB member. And remember what Mazi Kanu said. It's not only the Appeal Court issue. And he said that everything that went wrong in IPOB, that by Ifeanyi Ejiofor is involved. Now let me give you an excuse. Umuli account. Umuli account. Umuli account. The whole money. Who started it? Ifeanyi Ejiofor. A form Onyendu signature. So I'm a jogo. Paul Achabe. If you are Mazi Nnamdi Kanu brothers, will you be happy with Ifeanyi Ejiofor? And in this program, email, you talk about Barrister Obeta. When Obeta was sacked, did you see anybody attack Obeta? That's sack or guy, you know, a lot of words and algo. I remember who brought Obeta. It was, I think it was Uchumefo, not even our leader's family. But did they go after Obeta? But that's not near. But if I a job for but IPOB, where fill the gap? Tinyisi, Fuozi only as an IPOB. I'm asking you, before Ifeanyi Ejiofor become Mazi Nnamdi Kanu lawyer, who knows Ifeanyi Ejiofor in terms of law, in terms of lawyers? It was IPOB. It was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. His case that built Ifeanyi Ejiofor today. And he knows that. Now, in a say no mistake for you to do the right thing. Onyendu now on email now for almost 4 years plus. You know why no mistake. A son, person like a Zekome, man. A lawyer, person like Ifeanyi Ejiofor, man. Not to do their work. 100%. Not to file one single injunction. To sustain that state execution. Paul Achabe now going to a mistake. If not Agwam that now his brothers will be happy with them. I mean Agwam the small one agba him na-emegu ka ị na-eti oti mgbonogbo na-agagharị ka ị na-adọka ya ka akwa ọkwa small one na-eme iwe kwu n'ọnụ ka ị na-eseka onye ọbụla ị na-esere na media. Then think now was in on his shoe of Kanu. All the propaganda against him, all the blackmail against him, that is not only this brother. He embezzles IPOB money, which to call it do now today. Oh, say to go. So Paul Achabe and Amajogo, if not in the shoe of Kanu, what will you do? Will you be happy with if I hear your for? Now, I talk about Umwele account. You will hear, you guys will hear. I don't have much time now. You guys will hear the role by Stephen Ejiofor play for Umwele account. That same Umwele account, they come and go the dear. Kanj'S say this account is not from Onyendu Mazinu and Kanu. But guess what? Chika Poli does them refuse. You guys call Kanj'S names and went and opened that Umwele account. Now, where is the whole money now? Kebu Umwele account today. Kelebody can not joke. Is the goal of Ifeanyi Ejiofor provide the document form my signature Onyendu I will make Umwele account. Do you think that Onyendu they happy with Ifeanyi Ejiofor? I'm asking you. Do you think that Onyendu they happy with Ezekomen? When Onyendu say that please pay Ezekomen off, Ezekomen was paid over $90,000. Now, what can Kanu dish out? The certificate and the document and everything. Is it forged? The answer is no. And Kanu said, leave those newspapers, sue me. Let's go to court. Let's present it. It's there. Now, Biafrans, I want you guys to listen. This video, I made this video about a year ago or 2 years ago. How Ifeanyi Ejiofor, the law he played in Umwele account. You will hear it from the horse's mouth, from Madam Oyibo and the treasurer, Mark, what's his name? Mark Miller or something, Africa America. I want you guys to listen. Let's go. I want you guys to see the activities of Ifeanyi Ejiofor. You know, it can attack them. When I say things, I bring up evidence. Now, before now, I have been telling you guys that Ifeanyi Ejiofor go beyond his boundary. Even go at a point, he see himself as an IPOB member, not IPOB lawyer anymore. At a point, Ifeanyi Ejiofor now for as an IPOB member. He's participated as an IPOB member, holding a lot of meeting with Chika Poli Dozeme aka Enemy at the Gate. Please hit your like button and share the program, please. Now, do you know one of the major crimes they committed that I have to bring the evidence here now? One, Umwele account. Today, we'll be talking about Umwele account. How did Madam Oyibo open Umwele account that is closed today? Those that helped Madam Oyibo to open that Umwele account, those that helped him to draft this forged document, that helped Madam Oyibo to open Umwele account. Those that are behind the forging of Onyendu signature to open Umwele account. This is what we are going to treat today. And we're going to talk about what happened yesterday in the courts a bit. So tag them. Tag them. Go on Namazi Zumwe Kwen say Abiago. Kante Wotimbodombo. oti mgbodomgbo ife ụka anyị ji eme mmọnwụ n'ọdị egwu oti mgbodomgbo ife ụka anyị ji eme mmọnwụ n'ọdị egwu oti mgbodomgbo ife ụka anyị ji eme mmọnwụ n'ọdị egwu mma etiwe oti mgbodomgbo na mgbede a mma etiwe mgbada nwere anwụ n'isi. So Biafrans, after Mazinu was kidnapped and renditioned to Nigeria, these women in America, Nelo Fregbu, Madam Oyibo, and the rest of them, they were all looking for powers to control, to have access to IPOB finance. And mind you, those are saying that our leader made mistake or this, no? And we are moving at movement with 2-cent coins. Spiritual aspect of it and physical aspect. Do you know when our leader engaged those women in America and they were just trooping in, our leader do what? Divide finance. All those money in America were controlled in America, bank in America. Those IPOB worldwide, Germany, Madam Nena is there. And even those in America, Madam Nena supersede them. But them in America never have access to our accounts, international accounts all over the world. In Germany, in Italy, in South Africa. Madam Nena is in charge, both anything about finance. But those in America, Madam Nena supersede it, and there's some women that are there too. So this Madam Oyibo, he came in with $100,000 US. $100,000 US, then it's not a small money. And why did I welcome him? I'm sorry, why did I welcome her? A lot of them, Madam Bridget, a lot of them spring up. But as soon as Mazinu was rendition, things change. Things change. Now we come to Umueli account. How did Umueli account open? Who authorized Umueli account? Who authorized Umueli account? And remember, Kanu then told us that Umueli account was not authorized by Mazinu. He said it. He tell us. The Chika Paul Edozemo aka Medicate. Tones Lumike, Osnaban, Chinas and Wankita, they're all having another different thoughts. They never listened to Takano. They went ahead and supported these women and they announced that Umueli account on Radio Biafra. People started paying money in. And now when you go in, all the ESM money, and now they're invited to America. Now, no, to America. And only another ESM money bank again in Italy. But America was the head office. All the ESM money. And now if that na Madam Nenya were woman, Chineke Lopota. Chika Paul Edozemu asked Madam Nenya to transfer all the whole money to America, to this Umueli account that is short today, that's closed today. Madam Nenya said no, she can't do that. Chinyere Onwendu said no, because they have another account, liaison account in America. Chika Paul Edozemu came on air and asked them to pay the money, all the money to Umueli account, and these two men said no. So, Biafrans, this video was about 2 years ago. I made this video. I will post this with about 1 hour plus. I want to go down to where Madam Oyibo, tell us that it said what if I your fault did the role Oliver Ejiofor played of Umueri account. Prior to, I hope we are here. Negenti, because I'm not waste much time. Let me forward it. I hope I will get it. And forward there, yeah. Later I will post it.
Yeah, hi, sweetheart. I'm so sorry.
Man, the voice you're about to listen
Just give me a minute.
it's
I
Madam
don't
Oyibo
know.
voice.
I
I want
need
you guys to listen.
Yeah, hi, sweetheart. I'm so sorry. You know my phone. I know you understand. Okay, luckily,
Yeah.
Just hold on. Not the end of it. You stop them and baby.
Daddy, I have chips.
Yo, my son, then. One of voice, yeah, not someone, huh? So, where is this? Start. Time handler. Neither. What?
yeah, hi, sweetheart. I'm so sorry. You know my phone. I know you understand.
Please,
Okay,
can you
luckily,
guys hear it?
the person that
If you
called
can
me,
hear the audio, please write.
I have been very frustrated. You see, since yesterday, I'm honestly very frustrated.
Mars Cosmos,
So maybe
can you guys hear the audio?
so certain things I don't have. But right now,
Confirm. If you can hear it,
you say
confirm,
what you
please.
said. So when the person that called me, I said asking
Okay.
I asked him the question.
Okay.
He says, I said, I have one of our financial secretary, national financial secretary, asking me, there has to be, please correct me if I'm wrong, because I answered the question that I had.
Now Biafra's listen. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Mazi. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, because it take him so long here, so difficult to bring it all on my team. Biafra, listen. This is a phone conversation between the IPOB worldwide secretary, Mark Peters, the Black America, Mark Peters, you know, and Madam Oyibo, because the lady started asking him, how do you open the account? On whose authority? How do you got the document? How do you got the signature of Mazinu and the Kano? Because then Onyendu was in DSS, was in Nigeria. So Mark Peters, yeah, thank you, Mazinu. Yeah, Mark Peters. Yeah, Mark Peters. So this is the phone conversation you guys will listen now. And you will hear the atrocity of Ifeanyi Ejiofor, because Madam Oyibo mentioned his name and his friend. Now, let's continue.
Based on what I know. But let me correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. What you are asking me is that you want to know, you want to have or see the document that gave me authorized representative. That's what you're looking for, honey?
Yes, the one that was the one that the lawyer
gave you. Yeah, the one that that they have to give me that authorization. Okay. Yes. Yes. Because I know when you asked me the question, I said to you that my answer there was more for me and you. That my dear sister, all we know is that we are financial secretary and financial treasurer. Whatever they gave me is what I gave you, and what I give you is what I have. Well, you were asking me about the document that actually authorized, that can prove that I am the one that was authorized. Right. Wait a minute. That's not. Wait a minute. No. That's not the one. See, in our meeting, after we had that meeting, remember after the meeting, the emergency meeting we had with the lawyer, after he made all of that stuff in the statement, you said, "Can you please give that to me in memo?" He was supposed to give you that in a memo, in a header. From his attorney, from that attorney's office. Okay, that's what you're looking for. Yes, because that's it. I have been getting harassed by my members asking me for this information because nobody wants to. It's just I can't show the information you gave. I can show them the information right now. It's like I asked that question because I did not want to do anything with. He said yes, there is something put in writing. So after the meeting, my sister, the man comes your email, and he went to the email where he has the email of the other lawyer because they are supposed to receive this, and they're supposed to receive the same thing. I get my email, they have the lawyer email. So he take that thing. And I was like waiting for the memo. I never received. So who made up the memo? Listen, let me finish so you can understand me.
Biafrans, the two voices you are listening is Madam Oyibo and I think the Mark Peters, the financial secretary in US. So he was asking, how did they open the Umwele account? So this he was asking, and on this point, at the end of the day, she designed, say no, that this is flawed. This is what a Jofo committed. Paul Achabe, will you be happy? And I'm a joke, Paul Achabe. It's not the mere attack. Will you be happy? I want you to see the atrocity of Ifeanyi Jofo. Look at some. Now, let's continue. And again, I put out the link now. The link is on YouTube. Ikechukwu Ezumezu. It's on YouTube. And the link is also on Facebook. Mazi Ezumezu. So if anyone who want to come up, quickly come up. Let me hear from you, your idea or what you want to say, because I will soon wind down now because I need to catch up something now. It's important. Yeah. Let's continue.
Then I gave him my email and the lawyer's email. So I called him when I went there for him like on Monday. Then I went on the air. After the meeting, I'm still promoting the liaison. I get so upset. I called them again. I said, where is the who was supposed to be sending the supposed to send me the something that I can use to go and open the account? He said yes. But look at how that's when he started explaining to me that that draft will come to me after Kanj'S will put it in the IPOB this thing and sign it. That's when he's going to give me that signed one because of what is going on with him in Nigeria, he cannot use his own whatever to write him. All he did was that he writes a draft of what our leader wants, send it to a dossier, tell a dossier to take that draft. That thing does not have his letterhead or anything. Take the draft and put it in IPOB letterhead and sign it and give his own copy to use to make an account and give the lawyer the own copy to give for our leader. That's what. And then things continue to do up and up, never do it.
Right, so who wrote the, wait a minute, that's what I'm saying, wait a minute. So who wrote the memo that
that you gave me. Have you ever been able? Let me tell you what happened. When Muslim could not do that, then I was crying because some people were calling me and cussing me out. Some people were abusing me and threatening and all that. I started on Thursday of that week. I honestly was heartbroken and crying. I called the judge and I called the US, the lawyers. I was crying on the phone. I said, I don't know what to do. Those years have not given me the papers and I have not opened the account. Many of my people are very confused. People are cutting me out. I don't know what else to do. That's when the lawyer in USA told the judge, there is something our leaders signed with us that gave Madam Oyibo authorized representative. And the person really, if told Java, there is something our leaders signed with us that gave Madam Oyibo authorized representative. And Java said, really, if I knew that those years have not given me the papers and I have not opened the account, many of my people are very confused. People are cutting me out. I don't know what else to do. That's when the lawyer in USA told Java, there is something our leaders signed with us that gave Madam Oyibo authorized representative. And Java said, really, if I knew that such a thing was there, I wouldn't even go through a dossier. I would go through you guys. Because the only reason why I went to a dossier was we are trying to use IPOB letterhead. If I knew that...
Do you guys understand what she said? The person you just listening to her voice, Madam Oyibo. Madam Oyibo. So then, because Chika Paul Edoziem have documents that IPOB can use to open accounts. Those documents is in position of Chika Paul Edoziem, and Chika refused to release the document. But what the game that everybody should be asking, why Chika refused to release the document and also went ahead and announced the account? What happened? This is a question we must ask ourselves. He refused to release the document, and when Madam Oyibo forged the document, opened the account, and you also went on air to announce the account. Why didn't you ask her how do you got the document? How come? And remember, Kanu was also telling us then, telling Chika Paul that this account was not authorized by Mazinu and the Kanu. So the woman was asking him. I think that Mark Peter, maybe he's a lawyer too, no? Say no. I need to understand that my members are asking the question: how do you get the document? Who authorized you to open the account? Who authorized you? So the lawyer that told Ifeanyi Ejiofor was Bruce Fem that told Ifeanyi Ejiofor. Then, according to Madam Oyibo, Ifeanyi Ejiofor will say, really? No normal that they would not be going the direction of Chika Paul Edoziem. That the only reason they need Chika Paul Edoziem was letterheaded letter that is authorized by IPOB. So you have some documents. Okay, let's do it. This is from Madam Oyibo. Let's continue. Before we continue, we must welcome the high principal officer that that are here. Please, Mazi Dakus, please introduce yourself. Then after you, then Mazi Chris will introduce himself, please. You know.
Good evening, Mazi Maze.
Yeah.
And Mazi, greeting Biafrans, lovers of freedom, people of goodwill and conscience. I'm just saying Akujo Bindola, but one of love. There's a word, chief, one of love. One man squad and 72 carton of trouble. Biafrans, happy Sunday. They can attend the date and calendar. No one do me that don't know when you. I'm only one get Sunday Okoma.
Ndewo Mazi.
Yeah.
Mazi, please introduce yourself, please.
Yes, good evening, family members, and they want to interest watching us across the world. My name is Mazi Chris Wago. I'm here in Boston, Massachusetts. I am the deputy coordinator here, and I'm glad to join our wonderful presenter, Mazi Mazinu, who has always been doing well, and tonight or this evening is also one of his marvelous presentations. And when he comes online, there are a lot to learn from, and because he does a lot of digging, and this is one of my keen interests. And that's why I'm happy to join him and the rest of the family so that we can do a lot of digging and digest. Thank you.
Yeah, Ndewo Mazi, Ndewo. Because in the just few minutes, can I know from this, then if we can contribute, please. Okay, Ndewo.
So you can find it and start sending it. That's the only reason why you went to this. So the lawyer at your phone, the lawyer in USA activated it.
Okay, so the lawyers and lawyers. Okay. Look, they sent you a letter. Right. Okay. Right. So that means that. All right. So that means that they had a document that was signed, that was on a letterhead for the lawyers.
By our leader. There is a document they have that signed by a leader that gave that to represent.
Okay, the affidavit. It was where's the affidavit? You're talking about the affidavit.
So that's what, based on what you said now, Madam Latina, I only want you to please understand the whole story so that you cannot get confused and you're thinking that I have something I'm not telling you, I'm not answering.
I want you guys to listen. Madam Moibo said there is a document that Baristefan Ejiofor have signed by Mazinu and the Kanu to authorize her to open the email accounts. Then the big question here is that did Mazinu and sign any document for Ifeanyi Ejiofor to give to Madam to open account? The answer is capital no. The answer is capital no. The answer is capital no. One of the major crime of Baristefan Ejiofor, one of the major crime, a more powerful or something or whatever, that name they use a data nonsense. IPOB can never start fighting and make offer about, well, we saw the press release. Now, Chika Paul, they are using IPOB to fight the make offer because of the sack lawyer,
Ifeanyi Ejiofor. Ifeanyi Ejiofor know what is happening between him and his brother.
I think what is happening here. Hold on. What happened then? I think it was the network then.
What do you think is from the video?
Yeah, I think from the video, it was the network then. I'm trying to wind it, to forward it. Let me
Okay.
see.
I think it should be network. It should be a
Uh,
network.
no, it's not now. It's, maybe it was then. Let me check. Everything was okay here now. Okay. Okay. Now, yes. And now I know what happened. Yes, I know what happened. Yeah. I know what happened. No, what happened is that, if you see this video I make, is old video. That was about years
Yeah.
ago. So why I say the website. Where I say website, no. You know, this thing I use now is just like a CapCut. You know, they have a lot of things that you can use to cut videos. You know, but on this, it cannot take more than 30 minutes video. I don't know if I don't know if you guys are getting. It can't get,
Yeah,
its capacity.
it's bigger.
You know,
The,
cannot take
the,
more than
the,
30 minutes video.
yes.
Yeah, that what happened. But I have the full video later, So okay, we have to stop it. Yeah. So
So you try to
like I said,
compress it.
yeah. I think, but I have to maybe go to the main video and cut the full video without using
Yeah.
this thing I used to call the video. So
Yeah.
this video was about 2 years ago, because I'm trying to tell Paul Achabe the atrocity of Ifeanyi Ejiofor, because at some point Ifeanyi Ejiofor starts seeing himself as an IPOB member. At some point, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, a lot of DOS meeting was here. It was here. Now, Paul Achabe. So, like I said, you see that, okay, you have to be where I'm coming in another program. Bring that thing that's Onyendu's family that is not okay. Bring it. Let people go on. So I think let me start from Mazi Dakus, please, because I don't have much time. Mazi Dakus, program late, or you have been with us from starting. I don't know. Huh?
Mazi is amazing.
Yeah.
Even if I'm not watching it from the starting, but from the things you were explaining, I think I have many knowledge of what they are doing. Like I used to tell you when I come to your program, all these people you call, some of them that answer, they say they are coordinators, they are national coordinators. Most of them don't know what is happening in IPOB. Let me make it plain. And that is the reason this 1 million teeth and what is name? Mogambi friend. Small boy of under their leadership, their running mate on social media. The boy from Nnamdi. I don't want to mention his name. You know, when he weigh all of them, if he notice that they are paper to him, they cannot stand him, then he can run them down. The problem between me and them is that they cannot withstand my heat, because when we 72 carton of trouble, when we move, and when we volume heat in the ODS, Paul Achabe as a former coordinator, and that 1 million teeth putting a question that he cannot answer, and he says he's an when you ask them, they say they joined IPOB 2 million years, but common question, they will not answer it, they divert it, or wherever comment or anything that comes out. That is why they bring everything and mix it with Omenala, with Ordinala, with Oka, mix it in this. I warn you about this. To say, this thing, they are using it to destroy this struggle, and which that is what that was their intention. You know, there are 3 things in this IPOB: apprehend Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, destroy Radio Biafra, which they did now, then destroy IPOB worldwide account, then Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was open. But I told you that after that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu arrest 2015, when I noticed the danger, then already I've prepared myself. Immediately Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was, that there was, here I am speaking. That is where I was leaving my former place, coming here.
Yeah,
I was on the way.
Mazi, welcome to the program, Mazi.
Mazi, good evening. I was on the way when I noticed that people were calling me. I said, wait. When I dropped, then I know that something is fishy. I prepared. Immediately, Abraham surfaced. Then I saw the danger. I've already noticed the danger. I've seen the danger before. Immediately, Abraham Manet, Abraham, see, that lane you are going, you will never succeed. I start with him. I be a meeting. We'll keep on calling.
Mazi, sorry, because this program happen now, because
okay, so what happened? Paul Achabe failed to answer the question. Excuse me, Paul Achabe failed to answer the question. Methuselah asked him.
Please,
That's it. Yeah, as Paul Achabe failed to answer correct question. He meant to give to Methuselah, because Methuselah is one of the willing two. Him and the Uruago boy. Then coming to this thing, the question, the one they are calling them now to come and answer, tell the whole world, because there was a day Biafra child say, oh, they took him to court. I don't want to talk to them. Now this thing has surfaced. Now let them come on social media and tell the whole world what Germany court said to them. It's not about coming on social media blackmailing, like we'll keep on saying it. Mazi, I was the first person to say, you don't have power to remove anybody in IPOB. You don't have the power. As long as you go against that area, you have crossed the code of conduct of IPOB. You don't have that power. You don't have power to sign anything. I saw one thing, Chinasa Woru post, saying that, oh, they have now DOS secretary. There is nothing like that in IPOB. We don't have DOS secretary. So I don't know why when they bring this, they come to this. Now, Ejiofor is not IPOB. Nobody in IPOB, among all of them, including Chike Doziem, don't have power to appoint any lawyer on their own. They don't have power. And secondly, there's a question I asked. Is Kanu Takalo an IPOB member or what? The answer is yes. IPOB, Kanu Takalo is a founder. He is the pillar and the base rock. He is the foundation of IPOB. So how is it that somebody who built this platform is no longer relevant? Somebody who don't know anything about this platform now become relevant. Amam ndị Igbo chụ achụ o, ndị Igbo should start. Ọkwa na-eme Igbo nwanne ji akpọ amachie papa m ji akpụ ya ọgwụrụmba. Na-eme ọgwụrụmba. It can be ungrateful to somebody who give you voice, who build a platform, and that person become no longer relevant. Somebody who is not important, use propaganda and lie. They are defending, since we are talking about the case of Mazinu, the mistake of Michael Zuckerman, still they are defending them. What is the purpose of them defending somebody Mazinu appoint? And they say they are apologizing or whatever they are saying. I don't know. But what I'm asking to these people, is there anything in their skeleton in their cupboard they are trying to divert or hide? Why are they defending Michael Zuckerman and Ejiofor on this big mistake, which means that, like what I usually say, keeping Mazinu in DSS is the deliberate act, and that is why they are asking Ejiofor to come. Who is Chinasa Nworu? Who appointed Chinasa Nworu into DOS? According to him, he says he's a member of DOS, but we don't have such an office in DOS. Either you are a rep, and he's not living in Kuwait. He's no longer an IPOB rep. He is no longer a member of DOS. So now, my question to them is that this man make a mistake, and our leader find it, and they are, which means they are fighting Mazinu Nnamdi indirectly. That's what they are doing. That's why I call it xenophobia to Kano family, because Kano family built this thing.
Yeah,
I'll leave it there.
Mazi, I'm sorry, you know, because this is why I'm disagreeing with Paul Achabe. If you call it a mistake, this is not a mistake.
It's not a mistake.
Yeah, so we don't have to use that word, a mistake. You know, for you to win a case and you don't know what to do to protect that case, you don't even file one single injunction to enforce the case you win. A case of like I wanted a Mazinu and Kano. This is not a mistake, Winka.
2 moments to comment, Mazi's miss. What of the case Ejimako won? That 3 case would have destroyed that nonsense our federal government wanted to do. Why didn't they use those cases? They just like now this Kenya-old. Okay, when they are filing this thing now, they will put that. And that one Kenya now, will squash all the nonsense Nigerian government are going to talk on 10th of
Mazi, thank you so much. Let's hear from Mazi, please. Before you come up again. Mazi, please.
All right. Mazi, please, go ahead.
Take over the microphone, please.
Okay, Mazi Zoku. First of all, as I always do, without bias, is I just want to do my cap for you. I wish it will make you develop the kind of skills that you have. You know, you've done so well, and this evening broadcast is very, very significant. Why do I say that? It is significant because the presentation in Mega today, which I have the opportunity to join, means a lot. And a lot then our watch globally will also learn, because this is an issue within the family concerning the unscrupulous elements. Why do I say that? Because most of us have been compromised, and they are still finding a way to be relevant in the struggle, which they are not. And instead of them to the money they have accepted, taken, which they used to have, compromised this aspiration, they should have gone somewhere, sit down, and keep their mouth shut. We know they are no longer with us. But and they have forgotten that this struggle is on him more. Ogawa, because of is something of the spirit. I believe our struggle would have been disseminated a very long time ago. And I want to, when all these things start happening and we start hearing, what was playing among us.
Mazi, please, please,
Yes.
a minute, please. Let's welcome Madam Nenianya,
Okay.
IPOB Head of Finance Worldwide. Madam Nenianya, you are welcome to the program, Madam. You are welcome to the program. Ndewo, Madam. Yeah. Okay, Mazi, please continue.
Madam, welcome. We're glad to, see that you join us.
Good evening, Oma.
Yeah. So this makes me to respect our indomitable leader the more, because this man set up a very unique structure. Oga with the structure put in place before he took this assignment from Almighty God. I believe by now I agree him with this opportunity to be around and have this discussion I know now. And you know why they are complaining about the issue of one man authorization is because they don't understand it. They thought that IPOB is supposed to be a democratic representation. Never. You get what I'm saying? They do not even know why we are addressed as comrades. They don't know what it takes. And when you see these guys, they present themselves as when they wanted something upstairs, but their brain is very, very empty. So Mazi is amazing. You're doing very well. Please keep
Thank
up,
you, sir.
because every time you come up, you dig. I always tell you I want to know where you're going. But tonight again, why you do it? Even the other guy Achabe, who said was a mistake. I do not know what that mistake. A man of that mistake is very costly. Our leader no more than 4 years now from a mistake. And again, them going against the family of our leader. Do they think that they love our leader more than the family? I mean, when I hear people do this, I say, well, I mean, who the hell are these people? Ndị ọkwa mmadụ? Were emotional blackmail against the family? Isn't that stupid? How can people be doing all this? You get it? Instead of us to, lie low, go with the struggle, listen and take instructions as given to us. When the time for democracy comes in future, we may. But be that as it may, there's have been a structure which we should all follow to to the end of our, until I may acquire, the objectives of our aspirations. So I thank God that the structure that Mazinu left for us is working, is doing well. And these guys who have been compromised, they are still surprised. Why are some people still standing? What the hell is going on? So they are doing their bidding. So sometimes let them go. Some will come as if they are here or not, no, they are there. Ofuku here, Ofuku on the other side. Some have clearly defined themselves, so we know where they are. So Ndinka not here and there are the people that we're definitely going to deal with. So that's exactly what I got from this our conversation this evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Mazi Christy. First of all, there is one guy I told them that I have a very small space. I saw the comment from S Ando, Facebook, and YouTube. And I said to them, if you want to know, if you disagree for what I said, you are free to come up or write something, but not to insult Ibianubumu, Ipariamu, and use the Opariam, I guess. No, I will block you. And now I will do it. I'm happy Ume. It's a pity you have the same surname like Mazi Ume in UK. But I'm going to block you now. Ma block ogo. Ejimuji. And I'm a chase cloud. I will block you now. Ibulu take that your useless to that same people. I believe this is from Simon Ekpa camp. Take it to Simon Ekpa Ebono. Okay? Can block all. First of all, block all from this place. Block this out on YouTube.
Mazi, I'm asking, can you help you? Can you get to a small education?
No. No. Let come from fake account. No, I ain't just cloud. No. No, Mazi when you no. Now, but I would see another fake account. So all Mazi is me, no. I'm here now. Yeah, okay, let's see. Yeah, deleted the message. So Mazi Dakus, please in IPOB, are we a democratic movement? Because 1,000 teeth.
No.
Okay.
No.
Can you throw more light a bit on it, please? Before.
What we are is a freedom fighter. In that freedom fighter, we are still. That's why they are asking Mazin Nandekalo to go for political. He said no, he will not join politics because we are like a military commands. Because if you allow all these things now, they are doing is why they confuse Chike doesn't understand their plan is to shatter his blood, confuse him, and bring all manner of the day Ike Guruago called me to come on social media and begin to answer his stupidity. I asked him a question. Who give you the audacity to call me on phone? I am a regional coordinator. Besides, I'm not in South Africa. We don't do things on social media. We do it offline. Why are you calling me? He called the other idiot. The other idiot answered him. I said, that is why most of them don't understand their stand and their purpose. Who is Ike Guruago to call me? What they are trying to do, when they build that nonsense in you, when you follow them, you made a mistake. And then Mazen Nandekalo will understand that you have missed a step. You don't know what they are doing. And that is why Mazen Nandekalo is no releasing all the secret to everyone. He keeps some for himself, the important one, and release the one he wants us to know. So for the fact that Chike didn't understand that, you remember when the Umuada Highway US called him and said, take the mantle. He said, oh, they are asking to abandon Mazin Nandekalo. What happened now? Has he not abandoned Mazin Nandekalo? Mazin Nandekalo give him instruction and start to take China Sanguru tell him, no, do not listen to Mazin Nandekalo, including Paul Achabe and this thing. That's where Mazin Nandekalo know that is incompetent to handle this struggle. Because if you understand this thing, you don't come on social media. This thing, if everybody is saying something, okay, why is what is name? Methuselah is saying now, whatever Mazin Nandekalo says goes. We are not the one. Since I keep on shouting them, you people are making mistake. You don't challenge it. Once you challenge Mazin Nandekalo, that's the code of conduct you have. That's why they are calling us code of conduct. Do you understand that code of conduct they have?
A moment, please. Let's welcome Italian National Coordinator Mazoglo.
Mazoglo, good evening.
You're welcome, sir.
Mazoglo. So that is why they confuse Chike Doziem. I keep on shouting it. Keep on shouting it. Chike Doziem now. They have deceived him. And Mazin Nandekalo has nothing to do with him. This problem, when Mazin Nandekalo give you order, and that's it. Mazin Nandekalo ask him, go and do this thing. Tell that person. And that person, if you don't listen to him, so long as that instruction Mazin Nandekalo give Chike Doziem to tell that person. If you refuse, that Mazin Nandekalo, that is where he say whatever Chike Doziem said goes. Because Mazin Nandekalo will ask Chike Doziem, tell that coordinator or tell that person to do this thing like this. And immediately he disobey Chike Doziem, Mazin Nandekalo will take that person off immediately. And that is where he said whatever he said goes. Because he had here assignment to carry it out. And when he refused to carry the assignment, which means he himself has failed already. So all these things, information Mazin Nandekalo give him would have, when Mazin Nandekalo comes out, if he has anything to say, Mazinu, people are complaining about this. How do we go about this thing? But they didn't do it. Instead, Mazinu are there. A small boy like Asian of South Africa, and worldwide finance. Come on, what type of nonsense? Who is this chicken? In short, I don't want to talk about him any longer because all failed completely. This thing, why no? Pagmaya military this thing, any the command, you follow it immediately. Or the politics, I'm a freedom fighter. Any the command, you follow it.
Thank you so much. Mazi, please, come here, Obu. Paul Achabe see that Onyendu's family is attacking if the lawyers, Ifeanyi Ejiofor and San Ezekome, and that is why all the way they are against for certain things I want to eme. Now those I want attacking Ifeanyi Ejiofor, that's not a mistake under me, yes, but they should not attack the lawyers, Then let me put that questions to you. If we are counter, what will you do? Let's hear from you.
I think I may have, I would have reacted more, more worse than, what he's talking about now. And all the issue of lack of, consciousness, I believe that's why they do what they do. And if they were in the position of Kanu, I think himself would have done worse than that man is doing today. And the man has never done anything wrong. It's same blood that is flowing in Mazinu and the Kanu that is flowing in Kanunta and the rest of his family. It is it's the same aspiration, vision that Mazinu and the Kanu has is also transformed into members of IPOB. Though there are also some people who tend to think the leader, Mazinu Nnamdi Kanu, is a sacrificial lamb, and that is what Achabe under that position. He thinks that Mazinu Nnamdi Kanu is one man who will die in the struggle, who does not have any other kind of relationship as in a family lineage. He's just there to do this. Whether he dies or whether he lives, they don't care. And they don't care any other connections that he has as a human being. So some of them who think that way, nature that this man is any reason, to come up or to be a human being. He's just there. He's a spirit. And so when family attachment to express all their emotion for their own brother. So they come with emotional blackmail, which is Achabe is trying to do, and the others. It's called emotional blackmail. That is all their original intention. You know what I mean? So, and because they don't even believe in the leader himself, because not only because they don't really believe in him, most of them do not really understand why Nnamdi Kanu is a decisive leader. They don't know the meaning. They don't know the meaning of the structure that was put in place. They don't even understand the clear vision and the direction on where you get it. They only read it, but they don't get it. But yet, perhaps they have one position or the other into the family. It's quite a pity that all of them that has gotten to that level of this membership can have a clear aspiration of, what it is and where we are going and why we are doing what we are doing. He had a clear aspiration. They cannot give account of what they are doing and what they say. So it's just quite very, very disappointing. When I hear them come after the family. Why? Most of them will go even after Nnaya and all the rest of it. These are people I described as, with dirty characters. I don't think, and I just thank God that we have to go through this route to be able to separate ourselves in future with people of this unscrupulous nature. They are one day you can fight this struggle with. Otherwise, on the Anaga, before when we go to the war, they have already informed the enemy. So it's quite a pity that we have people of this nature. So let's just take it as these men that have been, compromised. That's the way I looked at them. Otherwise, I don't see why they should bring anything that has to do with the family member of our leader. You get it? How we as a human being, perhaps. That's the way I looked at it. Thank you.
Yeah, in there, Mazi.
Yeah.
Mazi, for me, I play a video I made for about 2 years ago that I said that I sat down to think, to check the activities of Mazi Kanu. Ka m mara ebe o si emeti na ebe o sila emeti ya. Believe me, my research and what I got and everything, only two things Kanu was doing. Only two things he was doing. Two things. One, obey the instruction of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Carry every single instruction he gave. Second, obey IPOB code of conduct. These two things can one find it out. Now tell me, kedebe uslewe metia? Do you know the first Monday Goes Town, Chinas and Wankita announced? That was on 2021, August 9. Then Kantakano went on X handle on 8 and said it had been suspended. People like me, I looked on his X handle. I tell him no. You don't need to say that because you are not in position to do that. But I am mother that no Onyendu enyego order for 3 days for them to suspend that Monday Goes Town. That's causing the calamity in our land today. The mother of the calamity in our land is that Monday Goes Town. Because Simon Never cannot give order then. When am Simon Never then? Who knows him? He just hijacked because people volunteer because on that very day, everywhere was lock and key because of the love we Mazinu and Canon. But Onyendu enyego order 3 days before that online. Then after I come back find them out, we say, no. So the fact is that all that now, like now, no with something many, and maybe you say you do things out of that's a matter about it, or a matter actually what happened, and at the end of the day, you find that you could put a lot of you come up and say, man, you need to console you, and you have to revise. Just the same way Imopowafu did. I appreciate him. He's a man. Because Imopowafu was used by these cabals. Then when you hear the sound of our leader, Mazinu Nnamdi Kanu, make a U-turn. Make a U-turn. No? Then this is the same thing with Methuselah 1,000 teeth, trying to justify his past activities. How can one person be allocated to power? Can you imagine that? And
I wish that guy can join your program so that
on our boss on. But we expected Paul Achabe today. But I maybe today I just okay. But we are coming in a program, have talk with Paul Achabe. I'm coming now, no. So Methuselah is afraid because I'm not better than my program. Now made evidence but this is a guy not challenge people. Come, let's debate. But I have said, okay, Bia, come and tell me that thing. Onyendu no metele. Come and tell me that thing. Our just family me metele. Can't go about Monday sister so that Onyendu say they should suspend it. They didn't. That was the problem. Can't go about Umweli account. That is not from our leader. Today, where is Umweli account? You are in America, you know about the Umweli account I'm talking about.
Yes.
Yeah? All the money, everything, Madam Iboke about it. Oh, but I about it. These are the same person that you know some things and tell me that you are telling me that none of me find your attack. Yes, now they made a mistake. This is not a mistake. This is never a mistake because it cannot be going to farm. In Agolo, Ilozogo. You see, they forget your class. You forget, you not step back because what's important. The moment you nubo, if you go up here, You forget there. What will you do? Or we not step back, BPK back. Eh? So when these lawyers saw that the federal government don't want to release Mazi Nnamdi, what would they do? They have to enforce it. Actually, apply some injunction on the case.
Is it not why they're hired? Yeah, with their duty.
Their duty. That's no mistake. No?
I mean, I don't know why people talk about this when the family brought out all these, findings. Why should people be, talking for and against? It's stupidity. You're disposing you're disposing I don't know why anybody should be speaking on his behalf.
Okay, Maz, listen. To be honest with you, listen, I expected Ezekome, when Ezekome came into this case, I expected him to bring Aloy Dimako and Ifeanyi Ejiofor together, as a senior advocate and say, no, you guys should stop. Let's work as a team. But do you know that it was even Ezekome that locked Aloy Dimako out of the court?
Yeah, you know how this Ifeanyi
yes, Ezekome, yes, they locked Aloy Dimako out of the court on that very day. Onyendu was not happy. Onyendu said, no, bring him in. Onyendu was not happy. And Ezekome was...
And Mazi, do you know why they are doing that?
Yeah.
Because Ifeanyi has also compromised that finance of IPOB. So little do we know that he was walking through. Even this young man I know, this Achabe, and every other person knew on behalf of Ifeanyi. Check it, dig it like you always do. He got mad at these are the people he was reaching out to. He gives them information. And that's why they are talking about him today. And that's why Achabe Virginia, although I may admit that they made a mistake. Can you imagine that? And for that mistake, it's not why Kanonta and all the rest should go after him. You can imagine that kind of a thing. As if now one young woman is Nnamdi Kanu, he will remain mute and say his brother should be sacrificed. You can imagine that because he's not a human being. Why should anybody care for him or talk about he's there? How you have to suppose him, whether dead or alive? These are not stupidity. You get it, and yeah, the bold in a queer, never quite admit no, although Nandi made a mistake. That this guy actually, it's only he need to take a program only to confess and seek for forgiveness rather than one leg here, one leg there. Yeah, stupidity. Who does he think is deceiving? You get it. I mean, it's high time we come up this and, let them come. Like the other one, may declare his intention. Okay, for 1,000 feet. Yeah. He has made his intention now. I know where he belongs. Anytime he make a mistake and send out even on your program, first of all, he has to tell us why he's there. But this other one actually is the one that I would love to come so that we can have a kind of interaction.
Yeah. Okay, Maz, I think, Maz, that could please your take-home point. We are winding down now. No? We are coming in a very hard talk with Paul Achabe. No?
Maz, Maz is missed. Yeah. The point is that there are things these people are hiding. They do not want us to know. There are things they are hiding. Their intention is that, remember, the attack on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a member of IPOB, and they keep on calling siblings, somebody who built an IPOB. They keep on giving him nickname. People who don't know how IPOB started are the one claiming IPOB. Very shameful. So what happened is that these people, they have skeleton on their cover. Their intention, you, me, and others. If not that we are coming, hit them hard. Remember when they say nobody is watching us? It's only one person. And the code of conduct. All that they are blackmail and nonsense. Oshiela, so we have taken it as way of life because they are something. Remember, okay, there's something about him say people who are loyal to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. There are people they saw are loyal to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and there are hero worshippers who are worshiping them. They are not hero, but unfortunately they have failed because the whole world know that our supreme leader who is defending the struggle, and they are there clapping hands for people who don't have anything to offer them. Yes, because 4 years, what have they achieved for 4 years? Isaiah flying to Italy to do what? Flying to Germany to do what? All this is question. Don't worry, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will ask them that question. Okay, you flew to Italy, Germany, to do what? Is it diplomacy or what? Office we have in Germany. So you want to get another office again. What is that office for? These guys, they don't have anything. It's just wasting, their IPOB money, destroying, making themselves relevant, claiming to be now they're all Onyendu. I think I was Onyendu. So, and anyway, from my own, they have lost their credibility of being an IPOB, and they have, destroyed their intention is to destroy the structure. That nobody should talk about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's the attack. But unfortunately, there is no way. If they are no longer IPOB member, let them remove Mazi Nnamdi Kanu profile in their distance. Let them take it. Let them remove it.
Okay, Mazi in there, because time has us in. Now, Mazi, something pointed out. I want to just say it fast before we go to Mazi list. You talk about the headquarters. Mazi, before we got an information that they have a name that they want to use, and that name was Biafra Community. But now, some weeks ago, I check that office they opened in Bremen. I see the name, what they use. They wrote IPOB World Headquarters. Then now I go to our office in Langafe. What they wrote there is Biafra World Headquarters. Mas, do you know they are not the same?
Of course, is a different explanation.
It's different. That's a different. Excuse me. That is a different name. They are diverting small. They are moving away from small.
It's never the same, but kind of never.
It's not the same. It's not the same. Let me tell you, their intention is immediately when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out. When they start to quarrel or Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ask them for the opposition, all this their foolish, foolish multitude. They believe that they will follow them, but Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out, he will wait, take time before he will now say, "Come on, let's talk." He will not. You know how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu behave now. He will wait, allow them, maybe that their bitterness and that their high temper. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will lower it down. The day he will call them for meeting, everybody, he will take them unawares, and before they could know what is happening, you see, how go assuming on. The saliva will be coming out from their mouth because they don't know what to do.
Okay, Maz, this is why I wish I have much time, Well, this.
What is happening is that.
Please, your take-home point, please, before we go. Mazi, please.
Okay. There, Mazi, you've done noble. You've always been doing very well, and I acknowledge you all the time. And the problem they make you acknowledge. I'm not trying to flatter you. So I trump you believe all that, I believed in your skill, So you may not know that Chineke a very unique skill of how you dig and how you answer to certain negative narrative. You may produce answer. And people are listening. It doesn't mean because only me, now Mazi is not here, but they are listening and they are gaining with a lot of inputs in these narratives. Be that as it may, I just want to acknowledge you. While I do that, like tonight, this he presented is very, very unique. Why is it unique? Because today you are bringing in issues within our family, because this is about time men should be separated from the boys. You know what I mean? So there has been a lot of manipulations. Do I want to say that is internal, maybe some individuals have been influenced by external, forces and all that, and perhaps because of the akburiego, whatever, and some men that cannot do without money. They think coming to this aspiration is the issue of coming to make money. But Hamaru that is just beyond that. Hamaru, the meaning of more, they don't know that this is designated for every one of us who are taking part to do the right thing. Until we look away from the other side and focus on our aspiration, even though some of the Igbo today, I'm talking about the autopilot, with the expression that Biafra is here, which is a very stupid. I think they have to go and check their mentality. I think most of them are sick. It's quite unfortunate.
Before you continue, only one prophecy in your banner, and that prophecy have come to pass, and when you say it, it's okay, let's be watch. When you say that one insurgent of France,
we
will have his own movement. Today, I'm telling you, today he have also said that it did not belong to I don't know who, that him, and they are telling him to bring an account. And even 2 days ago, because when they are telling him to bring an account, because he said that he's listening to the men on ground.
Yeah.
Direct. That's okay. Bring your account. Let's be giving you money and sending money to them. So 2 days ago, he came up saying nobody should tell him to bring account. It's like they have told him that a lot of people that bring account, they are in trouble.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, he said that about say if you want to bring account, he will bring the account. How about the other people? Because of the birthday. How about Ogen Kelly? Say nobody should tell you, but if you want to bring account, you bring account. So he's creating his own movement now. Because he has the voice, he's talking.
Yeah. So Mazi,
our enterprise. Our enterprise is China Samoru company. Because that's what they want to do.
Yeah. So go on, Mazi.
Yeah, so Mazi, I mean, that I can work people like you, Darus, and so many others, particularly here in the United States. You get it. I'm confident that in the Minahama here, when they believe in the aspiration, like my able, regional coordinators here, they are very powerful men, very quiet. And these are people that speak the truth and believe in what we're doing, And our concern can only share. You see all this politics of all these dirty things these people are talking about. I don't know, man. I'm not quite sometimes change. So this man not that place for 4 years. What can we do in order to facilitate his release? The only thing they talk about, go against his family, go against Madam Nene, all this stupidity. So that's why I'm telling you that I am going to have the opportunity to see who these people are. And if we don't go through this route, we may not know them. We've gone through this route before, but when we went through this route, it was not like this. The second in command, the other guy, second in command. I think he did pretty well. So there was not too much escalation as it is today. You get it?
Yeah.
What the same people now can that is can authority, so that before Nnamdi Kanu Apota, they would have succeeded in burying IPOB. You got that one? But unfortunately, Chugu, this man, this aspiration, and you will have Konuchi, which will design all the structure. And I thank God, and when I hear this and see this, that makes me, it boosts my morale. So when this man, this India Furegonanya, when because they chased money, both from the government, both from other external sources, in order to do everything to kill this IPOB. So now with that structure. A low target should bully this structure. That's what Achabe and Co are preaching. Thank you. Yes, Mazi.
So, Biafrans, here we call it a day. And I think the next program will be Hard Talk with Paul Achabe.
Yeah.
Although today it's supposed to be here, but he did not come. But I don't know. But the next program will be with Paul Achabe, Hard Talk. Let him come. Speak out. Speak out. That's all. No, nobody know this. Nobody know it all. I don't know it all. So let him come. So we're going to invite him. It's going to be Hard Talk. Because yesterday we were on my phone for more than 2 hours. I bacha meet you, and at the end we are brothers. And see, it is time. See, because some of the things you just said here, a lot of people are saying it online too. But we need to treat it. Now it's time for us to know the truth. It's time. It's time. So the next program is going to be Hard Talk with Paul Achabe. I made the poster. So let's see. So, yeah. They won.
Okay, Mazi, take care of your family, all right? Okay.
Okay. Yeah. They won. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
In the heart of Biafra's land, where courage blooms, Nnamdi Kanu stands, defying darkened tombs. A beacon of hope, a voice soon yielding. He fights for justice, freedom, heart's true healing. Mazi your spirit ablaze, guiding your people through the tumultuous mazes. From prison walls you sing defiance and truth, a symphony of liberation, unwavering in you. Freedom, freedom, let it echo across the hills, where rivers flow and dreams ascend, where hope fulfills. Biafra's anthem rises, carried by winds so strong, a melody of resilience, a battle cry, a lifelong song. Chains may bind, but not the soul. Nnamdi Kanu, your purpose takes its toll. The world may turn away, blind to your plight, yet your flame burns brighter, igniting the fight. Behind prison bars you weave tales of courage, a tapestry of resistance woven without rage. Your words pierce the silence like sunbeams through rain, calling for freedom's dawn, breaking every chain. Freedom, freedom, let it echo across the hills, where rivers flow and dreams ascend, where hope fulfills. creative expression and tribute Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's situation is complex, and the song does not capture all aspects.